SunDaze, SunDaze, SunDaze. I'm the illest host on the East Coast, eating a delicious slice of buttered toast. Styles, and this man is...
It's your boy, Fifth!
In the building, and this man is...
Boy, all-nighter.
Yeah. Yeah. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is episode 67, entitled Americans versus Communists.
Come on, bro. It's episode 67. Episode 67.
I didn't. No. Dude, that shit fucking... I think that shit finally went away, too, didn't it?
It did. I just brought it back.
You son of a bitch.
That shit's still going hard. That shit's still going hard. Yo, it's like late elementary and junior highs. That shit's popping.
Did you hear the stuff
right
that they
now, the
said?
adults are picking it up. I was watching the Joe and Jada podcast, and out of nowhere,
oh my god, that shit's so funny.
Fat Joe said something to Jadakiss, and it was like, "Oh, how you feel about this person like possibly winning a Grammy?" And Jada goes, 6'7".
We're trolling. But the thing is, we're trolling them by doing that. We're like, "Yo, what the fuck is 6'7", bro? Like, really?"
Bro, did you see that clip? You know how Fat Joe always says the most ridiculous shit, and Jadakiss is always like, do you see the clip where he's talking about he got into a beef with a dude in a bathroom, and he says, I smacked his cheek off? And everyone's like, bro, whoa.
Wild as shit.
Yeah, like, whoa, flag on the fucking...
Yo, that's dope that Jadakiss actually got flags. Referee flags. Bro, that's a good tactic, yo.
Dude,
when
I first started watching that podcast, they didn't have flags the first 2-3 episodes.
Yeah, he got smart.
Fat Joe was doing his shit, and then they were like, nah, yo, flag on the play. Yeah. Fucking bring out flags.
He's always...
I remember Fat Joe talking about how he robbed a whole gymnasium of over 100 people, and they just gave him his shit and helped him carry it out. Like, yeah, okay, bro, you didn't rob 100 people with no weapon.
You see your boy...
What's the matter with you?
Your boy said fifth and all-nighter. Salute.
Oh, yeah.
No Victory Too Easy TV. Shout out.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so how do we want to get this? I mean, there's plenty going on.
Start it off.
There's plenty going on. All right, so...
You want to talk about Minnesota? You want to jump right into
I mean, we're definitely going to talk about Minnesota.
We're
talking about Don Lemon's bitch ass.
Getting fucking arrested yesterday, the day before.
But people crying about it is kind of wild to me. Let me talk about that really quick, because could you imagine?
Don Lemonhead?
Yeah,
sour lemon.
Like, could you imagine what would happen if protesters started rolling up in fucking mosques and screaming and yelling in there? What the left would be saying on their friggin' liberal news, like, and they're crying about he's a journalist. Do you know how many journalists got arrested at fucking January 6th and put in jail?
Yo, but you know how much that was it? You know how much that doesn't matter? He's a journalist. Doesn't matter. There's actual laws written. There's a law written that says that you, and this goes back to...
They got him with the KKK.
The KKK shit is exactly what it is, bro. This law was written because KKK was stopping people from doing certain protests, stopping certain services. So religious services are under this law where you can't come into a church and disrupt their service. There's a law against this. So
yeah, dude, like, you could like be across the street and shit like that, but like, it's private property. You just can't, like, dude, hearing all of the left's like excuses for it, and it's just mental to me. Like, are we just not living? Are we not? They're not in this same realm as us? Like, I don't know what's happening.
No, bro.
Like, even all the shit with ICE, like abolish ICE. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard too.
It goes to our school system. These kids didn't grow up with this kind of views. It's the school system that they get into high school. The high schools are now slightly starting to turn not liberal, very progressive.
But you see they're using kids now in Minnesota.
They're into college.
They're using elementary and middle school kids in Minnesota. They're telling them to go out and protest. They're using these kids as fucking shields now. Like, they were already bringing kids. Did you hear about a 6-month-old baby got hit with tear gas or whatever, and they're like, we were just driving there, but they found out that they had been at the protest, the parents, for 2 hours with their kids sitting in the car while they were out fucking protesting and shit.
Bro, every story you hear on the news right now about
when the truth finally comes out.
When the truth comes out, it's never
exactly. When the truth comes out.
You're gonna ask yourself this question too: why is the news backing this side of it for one? And the question is, right?
It's not organic. What about that? I want to talk about that too.
Listen, we're here. We're already here. So to talk about how we got here is kind of irrelevant. What we should be talking about is how to fix the situation. Because really it comes down to, bro, college right now, and most of these people are getting indoctrinated in college level because college is 95% fucking progressive, and it's absolutely brainwashing these kids into thinking that there's egalitarianism in the world, and there isn't. There's no equalism in this fucking world. These kids come out of college thinking rainbows and confetti, and everyone everyone
wins. Everyone wins.
Gets a participation trophy. There's no losers.
You can be, do, and say whatever you want, regardless of how fucking ridiculous and foolish it is.
No, that's not how life is, bro. I'm sorry.
Not how life is. And that's what's brought communism, dude. People laugh on the left when I say it, but dude, communism is on the fucking rise. It's no joke anymore. Like that's what's on the rise.
But at the same time, we should let it happen. Like places like New York. How you got Mandami as the fucking the mayor of New York? No,
right, so people can see. You're right.
It happen. Because here's what's happened with communism. Communism has been tried multiple times over the thousands of years. It's never once worked. Capitalism, this is the first time capitalism has ever been tried. Now I'm not going to say capitalism is 100% good because human greed.
Yes, bad can come out of it.
Human greed will ruin anything, and it has, because with capitalism, it's here's the problem.
It's almighty dollar. Everything's about
competition.
This.
Styles, it's competition.
Oh, definitely competition. Competition is good. Competition is what makes all the inventions that we have in this world.
But listen, but here's the good and the bad with the competition. The competition part is if you don't work as hard as me, you don't get the bigger piece of chicken than I do. I get the bigger piece of chicken than you because I outperformed you. With communism, one person decides who gets what slice. And 100% of the time, the person who makes that decision, because it's human greed, always takes and siphons the most away, and the crumbs that are left over are then displayed for the rest of the people.
Right. All the people on the top are living like fucking kings and queens. Like I say all the time, like all you have to do, anybody who thinks that communism might be a good idea, and you basically already alluded to this, but anyone who thinks communism might be a good idea, pick up a history book, watch a documentary, go on Google or YouTube and type in the history of communism.
Stalin from Russia, Mao from China.
Millions upon millions of deaths.
Hundreds of deaths. North Korea right now, starvation. Every time it comes down to starvation.
You know what scares me? Do you see that South Korea is turning communist now? Have you been watching that at all?
I don't.
The news really isn't talking about it. No, they are, dude.
Because they're scared of China.
Yeah, dude.
I honestly think
they're being influenced by China. You're right.
To the dog. I honestly think America will give South Korea and China, just give it away. Just like we're gonna do with Taiwan as soon as that semiconductor chip is up and running, that factory in Arizona.
Taiwan, yes. South Korea, no, because South Korea is backed by Japan, who is right next to fucking South Korea, who hates China. Japan and China are beefing. We have Guam as like Puerto Rico and Guam are the same as territories, which is south of Korea, which is also south of Japan. We have that whole island chain outside of China, kind of holding them in metaphorically. I don't
know exactly what's going on there, but you should look into it because something is going on there.
Listen, the only reason why I can see something happening over there in Asia is because we're going to be too worried with this hemisphere to worry about what's going on with that hemisphere.
We're building the Golden Dome, baby.
Yeah, that Golden Dome is going to be this hemisphere. We're about to go take over Mexico, South America, Greenland, all of this shit, and we're not going to have the time to care about.
We have the resources for that.
We just need to take the land.
We already showed that in World War II. We were able to fight Germany and Japan on two different hemispheres at once, and this is the 1940s. This is almost 100 years later, and our technology and the shit and the amount of shit we have, I think we could. I think the United States right now could fight and win a 3-phase war if need be.
Yeah, dude. Some people but I
don't want America to
pipe
fight
dreams,
China if we're gonna have to fight NATO. Like as soon as we go at Greenland or Canada, NATO's coming.
We already locked a deal with Greenland though. We're not taking over Greenland. We locked in a resources deal with Greenland already.
Yeah, Canada can't defend itself, and Europe can't help them defend themselves because Europe can't fucking defend themselves.
Right? Shit. We can beat NATO, no problem. But what I'm saying,
we won't.
You're saying China, like China's trying to get booed up.
Listen, I don't think if we hypothetically did take over, I'll give it. If we hypothetically did take over Canada and Greenland and actually took them over, NATO won't say shit to us because NATO's too busy getting ready for war with fucking Russia.
What about those weapons? NATO keeps coming to my mind?
Listen, NATO cannot fight a two front war like the way the United States can fight a 2 or 3 front war. Europe has demilitarized for so long that Russia saw the weakness and started impeding upon them, and now they're scrambling to try to catch the fuck up.
Well, did you see the post I made the other day? I forget the guy's name, the leader of NATO. He actually thanked Trump. He said all of the countries wouldn't have been doing their 2.5% or 5% spending on military. If
he's the one who called Trump Daddy Trump at one time in an interview.
Yeah, so basically he's saying like, yo, if Trump didn't start acting a little bit crazy and getting us scared over here, we wouldn't have been putting money into our military like we were supposed to.
That's facts.
So right now they're actually putting the money into their military like they should have been, that we were covering for them. But that's making their military stronger. We're going to allow them to get stronger because we're still going to bully them and fucking do whatever we want with NATO. And like, hey, we just like got out of the World Health Organization and a bunch of other shit. Like we just took ourselves out of all of this. So we're like, we're not hanging with you no more. We're good. So now they're prepping their defenses.
And that's all good shit. I love all that shit.
I think the Greenland deal is just to like piece it over right now. I definitely think we're going to go into Greenland.
A thing that keeps popping into my head real quick is a very short thing.
The art of the deal. It's Trump's art of the deal. If you read his book, he did exactly what with Greenland. He told everyone publicly, I'm going to snatch you, knowing damn well he wasn't going to snatch you. So he reached for the stars because
and they showed and they fucking over.
What he really wanted was a resource deal and a strategic base deal to keep Russia out of that area from the. So what he did was, he said, listen, I'm going to take you guys over. Then when he got to the table, he knew damn well he was like, who the fuck? He knew damn well that wasn't going to happen, and he knew that. All right, this is what I want. If I want this, I'm going to shoot for this up here. And
he did the scare tactic. He said, "Listen,
he's not always playing 3D chess like some people think, but." In that case, he was playing 3D chess. He was. But
I think that's what he does. The first step.
But when it comes to war, I want to say
we need control of Greenland once everything pops off.
You do have that. You do have control. If you have the control of that resource and we have strategic bases there, what else do you really need? I don't need ownership of that place when I have a military installations and bases there, and I own whatever percentage.
But he's saying that,
say you're Denmark, right? Once Denmark realizes that America is literally taking all the resources and everything,
it's too late for them. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? It's too late.
Right, it's too late. But that's when they're going to try to assemble NATO to try to do something to scare us out of there. And then that's when we're going to shoot at their ass and say, no, we're not scared. Fuck you. And then take it over.
And I can't help
get to that point, guaranteed. I just feel it, like, because NATO's not going to let
boys,
take everything from them.
Gentlemen, I really do have to stop you now for a second because I have to do something here.
Who's coming in?
Dun 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 dun. No! The hammer this man is, and this man is the hammer.
What's
yes,
up, boy?
Sir.
How are you?
What's up, brother? You're back. Nice background.
Yeah. Quick emergency call this morning. No big deal.
It went good. It went fine.
Hey, what's that you're wearing? What's that? Yo, lift up the shirt a little bit. Does that say HH?
Yeah.
Is that say HH?
No.
Oh! Salute to you, sir. Salute to you, Hail Hitler.
Cancel.
I got off Kanye's website.
That's a clip.
Bro, the fact that I saw that they're turning the Hunter Helly shit they're flipping that into the Hail Hitler movement, bro, with fucking like Myron Gaines and the Tate brothers, fucking Clavicular, Nick Fuentes, Sneeko, that whole red pill movement taking the HH and they're using the Kanye song to back it, bro. fucking
and
epic,
dude, Nick Fuentes knows exactly what he's doing. He's really not even like some people think, oh, he's
I watch
such
his podcast, so
an evil person, but
religiously.
no, dude, he's manipulating. He knows exactly what he's saying.
Kanye. Speaking of Kanye, did you see that he did a full page apology in the New York Post?
Yep.
Oh shit, I didn't.
He apologizes for all his anti-Semitism. He has brain damage from his car accident.
And well, I mean, that's a start, man.
Going crazy sometimes.
Aaron, speaking about hip hop artists, what did you think about the shit that was in the new Epstein files that freaking implicates allegedly Jay-Z and Pusha T? Have you seen that?
I'm hurt.
Bro, I'm not surprised, brother.
I'm not surprised either. That Jay-Z... all the rich people play together. So like it's Facts. Like once you get rich and elite, like they play different games.
But it's like some diddle. Yeah, it's like some diddle shit. I wish I could say I was shocked. But
hip hop in the last 5 years has been ruined for me. I can't listen to Biggie Smalls because he rubbed his cheek on Diddy's hand and said Diddy got soft hands. I can't listen to Meek Mill because he was having sex with Diddy, moaning and shit. I can't listen to Jay-Z now because he playing with kids on the island. I can't listen to Pusha T no more because he was selling
like all the bad boy, bro. Like all the bad boy shit. Like I hear songs come on the radio sometimes. Like I gotta turn it off, man. And that's like my fucking childhood and shit. Like you motherfuckers.
It ruins it.
Like if you listen to R. Kelly, all you can think of is just him pissing all over children.
Yeah, pissing on underage girls, little middle schoolers. Like, nah, bro, I can't.
Clip that.
I can't listen to I don't see nothing wrong. Bro, you should have seen something wrong.
Do you remember the Chappelle shit? Do you remember the Chappelle shit?
Yeah.
I want to piss on you. and then he like halfway through the thing.
It's a porta potty.
Yeah,
I want some countries.
Being with you, girl, can't be beat.
Okay.
I want to use your face.
What's the actor's name? Fucking Tom Hanks and his wife just moved to one of those countries where consensual age, I think, is like 14 or something. Something
it's
wild.
like all it's all the Arab countries though. They be getting married
Tom
like 10
Hanks.
and 11 and shit.
You know Tom Hanks is a friggin' diddler extraordinaire.
And that sucks because Tom Hanks, he played mad good movies. He's a good actor and shit. That again, childhood destroyed, bro. Castaway, a dope movie, bro. Come on, man. Like,
he lost his mind talking to Wilson. That's what it was. He was on that island too long. He was really trapped on Epstein Island.
And a lot of that shit gets.
That was a good one.
Shit. But also, we have to say, I imagine we have to talk about. To be fair, but what about the shit they're saying about Trump? What do we think about the shit that you know how the left's having a field day right now, posting shit on social media that.
But we already knew, bro. His name was on the list. We knew this fucking 6 months ago. Like,
but they're trying to say that it says that he did something with children. That's what they're trying to say, but. It's actually there's no like
TMZ
proof.
Did a report saying that Donald Trump was in the correspondence looking for oral sex with a minor. That's what was reported by
people having a field day right now online. Yeah, I've seen it.
Which is crazy because if you talk some of the people that actually were SA'd that saw Trump there all said these came from the actual victims was like he was nothing but a gentleman.
Yeah.
So who at this point, who might have believed? Do I believe the actual victim or do I believe mainstream media narrative?
You know what I say to the left?
We all know nothing.
You know what I say to the left? The same thing they say to me.
I get what Fifth is saying.
Show us, prove it.
Listen, I get what Fifth is saying. Like, I agree with, like, you got to believe the actual victims on who victimized them, right? But a lot of the names are still being redacted for victims. There's still, like, a dozen plus victims that the federal government isn't releasing any information on.
And how do we know that they're not being somehow paid or like? There's a lot of stuff that
we don't know.
Hold on, let me ask you this: just because they put a black line over somebody, how do you know there's even a fucking name under there? You can't see what's under there. That could just be one word,
shit.
The, also, and.
Right. Guys, did you see when Todd Blanche, the assistant AG, went on national television like yesterday to say that all these Epstein files were coming out, and he let the reporters ask him some questions, and like he wasn't liking having any of it. But a reporter asked him, "So are you telling us that there is no, like, where is the list of men who were involved with this?" And this motherfucker really said, like, I don't know how much to tell you people, like, I'm paraphrasing, but there is no list of men. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Like I've said on a previous episode,
that shit pisses me off, man.
Listen, like I said on a previous episode of SunDaze, this is gonna be a pendulum swing, like with everything in this country. Right now, Republicans are controlling the list. They let what they want out. We got still so much redacted that should have been released 2.5 weeks ago by the transparency law that got passed.
Right, they were claiming because they needed more time to redact. Right. But also, what you're saying, but why is it bad shit about?
Finish. So the Transparency Act says no redaction. Yep. So why are we still fucking redacting names? There should be no redaction according to the transparency law that was passed.
I agree.
That this should have been released 2 weeks ago. So I don't want extra time for little black lines for everybody to have their say.
That's what he said, yeah.
Fucking release everything, and then we put everybody on the fucking fire. And that's it. Whether they're left, right, red, or blue, they were all playing with kids. They were all fucking doing dumb shit. They're all weirdos. If you know that this place serves underage kids, you don't go there. You know the McDonald's serves burgers and fries. You go to McDonald's for burgers and fries. If you know Epstein Island is pedo island, why are you flying there? I don't care who the fuck you are. Jay-Z, Pusha T, Trump, Elon, pedos.
Because of who he was and who he was connected with. You're talking about him being
the Elon. Elon had a relationship with him too.
To get somebody who doesn't have status and influence could go to him, get pictures taken with him, be connected with him. It opens the door to other people for success. Whether you put yourself in that situation, and I don't just say
there's other people to use for that.
Maybe before they knew.
You can mingle with other people, the networks. You don't have.
Some people aren't going to care about that though. Some people only want the equal sign.
The people who were doing it after they knew what he was, they have no integrity.
You know what the justification
is? That's disgusting.
Listen. There's a justification in their mind. They're humans. Think about it. I'm not going to be a pedo and do that shit, but I have an opportunity to use them to get the influence and success.
But like I said, it's like sucking the devil's dick. It's like sucking the devil's dick to get what you want.
As a person say you can go chill with a pedo and be cool, and fucking that's what your pedestal, your stepping stone's going to be. Peace. That go that way,
bro.
Go that way.
What's rotten?
You're talking about putting yourself in them, and I'm not agreeing with them. I'm just giving devil's advocate.
I know what you're saying.
But like if you're gonna use somebody, I say use somebody different. They could have did anything. Like all of this, in my opinion, isn't coming out right now.
Who else would have been a better person than Epstein? Epstein is in the billionaire cat, bro. He's in the upper echelon. If there's one person that's a gatekeeper that you would want, there's no one higher than that at that moment, bro. He was.
I get it. He was a kingmaker.
But if the Republicans are controlling it, then why is there bad stuff about? Why is there bad stuff about Trump in there? Is that just to
because
make
right
it look
now?
like?
Whenever anybody says
the right
anything
party
about
isn't
Trump,
all full for
he
Trump.
has such a character.
Oh, that's true.
Listen, Trump has such a amusing, entertaining character that he can deflect shots with no problem. You know what I mean? And then get people to say everything's okay.
Well, his entire party isn't for him either. The right wing is not pro-Trump 100%. A faction of the right wing is pro-Trump. The rest of them who have voting power on this shit are like, roast this motherfucker. They don't like him.
Well, look at it like this. When the Venezuela thing happened, right? A lot of Republicans were pissed because like he didn't go by the Constitution and follow constitutional law to go to Venezuela and take Maduro.
He loopholed it. He found a way around it. Just like Bush did.
It wasn't war, so he didn't have to.
Right. They used the same shit.
This gets me back to what I'm saying about Trump. They can release anything on Trump. He's the type of person that people are gonna bat for him no matter what is said because he's painted the poor me, they're attacking me picture. So like I'm not gonna say this one person's name, but I was arguing with one dude, creative in my city a few years ago. Every time he did some foul sucker shit, he tried to spin the narrative where he the victim and I'm bullying him, and he getting all this love, support, all of this shit, where it's like, yo, y'all don't see him doing sucker shit, but then it looks like I'm the bad guy.
Perception?
So that's what it's looking like whenever somebody calls out Trump shit. And he built that in the 90s. He did that building his name and his brand. It's part of his art of the deal.
But do you notice that people on the right, they don't just all fall in line? That's why some people on the right are questioning Trump. On the left, everyone falls in line like a mindless fucking zombie and does whatever the fuck they're told to do.
The left, they're just so
called critical thinking.
To figure out who's going to be their lead. And
who?
Honestly, the person who I think, and just because they made an appearance, yes, Gavin
Newsom and AOC.
So we can make so we can make America as fucked.
I don't think it would be AOC
as VP. A Puerto Rican woman.
That should be their pick. That's their best odds. Because that's their most popular people. But I think that they're really going to try to push Gavin Newsom. He was just at that World Summit meeting and shit. He spoke. The fuck is the governor doing speaking there? He's not even supposed to be in the building.
But who's his running mate? Because it would have been Tampon Tim, but now with everything going on in Minnesota, he's out the picture. What's
they pushed Kamala again?
Yeah, right. They learned their lesson on that one.
Put Hakeem Jeffries with him.
No, but you got to figure, like, and the way they do shit, bro, they're so DEI. Who else? And AOC is starting to pick up. You see her watch her social media. She's big on social media things too. Her social media is looking like the beginning stages of I'm getting ready to run in 2028.
No, I think she's been getting to run, but she's waiting for the handoff. She's like the running back that hasn't got the ball yet. I mean, because I keep giving it to my fullback.
But who else
let me tell you something.
Who's coming up is that Mandami guy. If they're gonna push
socialism shit, he's only mayor though. But he's only mayor in New York. He's only the mayor. I mean, you can run for it.
That's the biggest thing.
Was he born in this country, by the way?
Like the biggest mayor position.
Was Mamdani born in this country?
Governor, because that's like.
Can you check that, Hammer?
I don't think he has. No, I see what you're saying. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he'll be ready till the 2030s. Because he just
I don't think he'll be ready either, but I think that's why he'll be a VP candidate. Like Newsom as the main guy for Democrats, but Mandami just for the shock factor and the talk about. Bro, I just started following Gavin Newsom.
Mandami can't be president. He wasn't born in this country.
Listen,
VP. We're talking about VP. We're talking about Newsom running as president.
Neither was Obama, but he was still president.
Yeah. And that's it has
no. Yo, to go to Mandami, he has 2 years not to fuck his chance up because if he plunges New York, there's no way he's gonna run. No way.
We've also talked about this podcast to get the ball.
But that's what I'm saying about Gavin Newsom.
Listen, to get
Gavin
the ball
Newsom did a fucking terrible job in
new,
California. Everyone's seen it.
You have to get like more than 2 years of your term in. So know how everybody like shits on presidents or people for like, their first year or two in office, whatever. That's from the last administration.
Yes.
So Mandami's going to be good for the first 2 years because the last administration with Eric Adams.
I would love them to run AOC,
and we're not going to see the results until it's time.
He'd have to back. Think about this. He'd have to back out of being mayor of New York to run for president because he just got elected in 26, which means he's not up until 2030.
Right, so he'd have to resign, pass it on to somebody else. They would do a special election. He would back somebody, and they would also have Gavin Newsom back that candidate to make sure it stays a Democratic city. So Democrats don't lose New York. They'll make sure it's backed by both and put Mandami up there.
Now,
hold on. He was born in Uganda. He can't be president anyway.
No, vice
president.
Oh.
And secondly, I look at it like this. Does Mandami have the popularity nationwide? In New York, yes. New York's a blue state. Now, blanket that across the 50 states. I don't see it.
I think the next year or two, he's going to be popping up everywhere. He was just on the Breakfast Club for an interview.
Well, of course he was. That's a New York-based fucking, and they back him.
Right, but they're also nationally syndicated on like 150 radio stations across the country.
You see, Charlemagne was
they're the national syndication for like 150 radio stations morning show drive.
No, I get it, but that demographic isn't the voting population. Isn't a voting demographic.
True, but more Democrats usually hold cities, so it's like
in blue
diversity in the city. That's what they're trying to brainwash.
See, that's the play that doesn't make sense to me. Why are you trying to brainwash the base that's already brainwashed? It should be branching out. This is why I think they lose. This is why I think they don't ever spread the way they do, because you're right. In blue states, they run blue cities. Even in some red states, they run blue cities.
Hey guys, by the way, you have to be a fucking born in America to be the vice president too. So let's stop talking.
Look that up.
Whataboutisms? Yeah, I did. Because we're talking a whole bunch of fucking foolishness on here. Okay, you guys are just blah 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 blah, and I can't say a god. Yeah, no, none of that shit's happened. I would love them to fucking run AOC, by the way, so it could be fucking Kamala
this one here
and
says,
fucking Hillary.
2.0.
Bro, why don't we run the tape back? Why don't we run the tape back? I've been sitting here quiet, trying to fucking poke in here.
For once in your life? Oh, I can't talk.
Well, you fucking clowns talk about whatisms, then ain't never gonna fucking happen. What we should fucking do is go to civil war in this country, because we got too many retards here.
No,
I don't know.
That'll destroy the country.
It'll happen soon, but I honestly think it'll be the people versus the government.
I'm just starting to get frustrated, because I'm just like, when people just aren't talking reality, I can't understand that. I don't know what these people are doing.
You want to talk about Alex? You want to talk about Alex Purdy?
Yeah.
What his name is? What's your take on that?
All right, so again, I had to start off by saying, I hate to see anyone die. Like, I don't want anyone to get killed or whatever. Like, but you have to, and I wouldn't say he deserved. You know, there's some people like, oh, he deserved. But what do you think is happening? Whether if you're licensed to carry and conceal carry, whatever, if you're showing up to a protest, which is they're doing more than protesting, and that's a fact, with not only a loaded weapon but 2 extra clips, when just a week prior you had a physical scuffle. Like, common sense tells you right in a gun class you have to take. You don't go to shit like that armed. You're looking for fucking trouble. Like, and I think what happened is when all that shit went off, I think there was confusion. I don't think that they communicated with each other enough. They were yelling he has a gun, and you see how that one dude pulls the gun and it discharged. You're seeing that now, right?
Yo, that model of Sig Sauer,
it's known for
has like 100 lawsuits on it right now for misfiring, because the pin lets go and fucking fires inadvertently.
So what I think happened is, in the scuffle, in the mayhem, they thought he had a gun, and which he did, but they thought it went off. And they just.
But here's the other thing: the guy that shot him.
You know what I'm saying?
The guy that shot him was to the left of his body. He took his right hand after the gun went off and was scuffling in his waistband. Now, again, to go with Styles, I agree with you. Think about it. As police officers, right? You're already on a high alert. Then one of your guys, you hear yell gun, you immediately go to hyper alert, being like, they're going after you. Think about it. You are now a target, right? So obviously, and you see the guy that's on the ground. First of all, why? You're right. He was armed. Why is he pushing the police officer, one, and interfering? Bro, it's insane. It's insanity for you to go to a protest. You want to go to a protest armed? That's fine. Where the problem lies is the minute he decided to go interfere with a federal law enforcement officer doing his job.
Middle.
That's felon. That's number one. And two, even if you saw him grab the woman and throw her on the ground, it's not your right to go interfere with that. That's up to her and to go to court and sue them. It has nothing to do with him.
And I don't like some of that shit that I'm seeing either. They're being too rough, but I get these guys are fucking. Imagine doing that job. I was just thinking about
think about this. Think about this. There's more of this kind of there's more of this going on in Texas than there is in Minnesota. Why don't we hear anything about Texas? Texas is on the border of fucking Mexico. Those ICE agents are down there doing the same goddamn shit in Texas as they're doing in fucking Minnesota. Yet, some reason we're not getting the same feedback out of Texas that we are in Minnesota.
And there's a bunch of states.
Could it be the governor? Could it be the governor and shit going on national TV and being like, fight, 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 incite? That's literally inciting what's going on.
Yeah. And saying that we're gonna arrest ICE agents what they're doing is illegal. What they're doing is legal, lawful, and constitutional. This is why I get so upset, because I don't understand how people who like Uber left don't understand this. Like they really don't.
When it comes to what's the guy's name again? Freddie.
Alex Freddie.
Alex.
How do I think Ice is doing? Pretty good. Okay.
So Alex, I think, had the right to carry, but where, like Fifth said, where he fucked up is when he started interfering himself and scuffling. Like, bro, you can carry. That's your Second Amendment. You can pop up at a protest. Look at fucking Kyle Rittenhouse was walking around like he was on a SWAT team. Like, but
he had the gun concealed and everything.
Right. So like he had it all licensed. He was doing the right thing. Where he interfered was when the girl got thrown down on the ground. He went to Captain Saverho and involved himself in some bullshit. And then
when that obstruction of justice as well
misfired.
Oh yeah.
And then after it misfired, they thought he let off his shot. Shit's popping
because
off.
He was reaching, but because had he when he was thrown on the ground, had he had his hands out or had his hands behind his back, he was reaching. Now you've already disarmed somebody on the ground, right? How do they know he doesn't have a knife? How do you know he doesn't have another gun? They don't know that, bro. The fact that he fucked up on multiple levels. Not to mention
he was fighting hard.
Dude, not to mention, I saw a video of him 2 weeks ago spit at a fucking ICE officer and kick the tail light out and he kicked the fucking car. So now, bro, now you paint the target on your back.
First.
Right. Like he already put a target on his back, showing up again after spitting at the agent and kicking the car. They were like, oh, it's this motherfucker again.
Yep. That motherfucker spit,
and then as soon as they realized he had a gun, they're like, oh, yo, he spit at us last week. Now he comes back with a gun. Yo, gun. Everybody pay attention to this fuckhead. And then he went to go do some dumb shit. Like, there needs to be accountability in people's actions. Like, yes, it's wrong that he lost his life.
I agree.
And he was, if you look at his like career and what he was doing, like being a doctor for like veterans and shit and all that, like he was doing the right thing. So I can get him being like enraged at the whole situation caught in the moment. But bro, if you're caught in the moment like that and you know that your impulse control isn't there, where you can't control yourself, don't appear.
For real.
I mean, protest from home at that point. If you know that you're just gonna hop into some shit.
Yes, sir.
But Hammer, what about you, Hammer?
Mainstream middle. Did you see that? You see that mainstream liberal media took his picture and they
enhanced it.
They made him look better looking and shit. Like
now, Hammer. What's your take on this? What's your take? You haven't said shit, so what's your take on this? This Alex Freddie situation?
It's basically the same thing with Paul and like. I think ICE is doing a fine job. Are they a little much? Yeah. They should be more focused on de-escalating rather than just like pulling out a gun, and doing the whole fucking. There's 7 of the fucking dudes around it. Why did they have to fucking pull the trigger on him that fast? You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Yeah, he did have a gun. Don't get me wrong. I understand the fact that he had a gun. It's like, let's just pull back. Let's try to de-escalate. Unless you fully see that weapon like being pointed at you, man. I don't know. I've taken a lot of gun courses, and that's the ICE agents. I don't think that they were going about it the right way, 100%.
Hammer, do you?
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways to de-escalate prior.
No, like every human being, they're on super alert because this isn't the first situation. They've had months of people going at them. Think about what happened in Los Angeles, dude. They were firebombing their cars and shit. So at this point, these
they're on edge right now.
They're very on edge, bro. Think about this. Has been months of them being attacked like that. I get what you're saying too. It's like,
why do you see like local police officers being able to de-escalate better than a federal agent?
I was just gonna say to you, if local police helped out,
like they're trained to de-escalate prior to pulling their weapon. Have you ever noticed they go for their tasers before they're done?
Train local police.
Yeah,
bro. The ICE training courses are only 4 months.
They should be going. They should be training them better than local police departments.
It's short. So. Have you seen they want ICE officers? They're willing to pay you $200,000 a year to be an ICE officer right now. The training course, I think, originally was 2 years. They shortened it to either 4 or 6 months. You look it up if you want to check it out.
That's a short.
Yes, that's what I mean. So they're
definitely training more than that.
That's what I mean. They should be definitely more trained, but it's also an emergency.
You could probably do a 4 to 6 course on just de-escalating. So some people are just, you're driving through fucking Boston traffic and somebody cuts you off. You're ready to pull over, and throwing fucking hands with somebody. Some of these people that are out here they have full carte blanche to do whatever they want. They're ready to pull that fucking gun out. When your local PD.
Styles, your mic.
Oh yeah. So what do you guys think about how they're trying to say that they're trying to push the laws where they want them to take their masks off and have their vehicles be like people understand why they have that.
What makes the difference between a police department? I know that they're doxing ICE agents. Would they do the same to police officers?
No, they do. No, bro. No, you ever see a drug enforcement officer raid? They got masks on every time. They don't want to know who you are.
Right, exactly. Every time.
Just a regular cop isn't dealing with such with like I know they do sometimes, but like when they're pulling people over and shit.
Because they're not dealing with the caliber of people either, dude. Think about the difference in caliber. What's going on?
Did you see the list, by the way? I should Hammer. While we're talking about this, could you look up the list that they have of the people and what they did? There's like a list out there. See if you can find that. Like we're talking about.
This is the first time ever in my life you'll hear me say this, but I think cops have more balls than the ICE agents. They showing their face every day. They giving badge numbers. They got their fucking name. They're like, you don't like what I'm doing? Here, you can report me. Here's my fucking name.
But they're out there not fucking doing anything. They ain't doing shit. Like, yeah, show your face. You ain't fucking doing nothing. They're handing out coffee and donuts.
Murders in every city. There's armed robbery. All these crimes that these illegals are doing. They have
a video. They have a video of watching them smash the windows out of a hotel. There's like 5 or 6 cops. Come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing, dude?
Happens in normal cities. You don't need the
they should just get
for that.
If you don't want to do the job,
that shit. It's not like
you're fucking
military
that's insubordination.
Shit. What makes them above normal cops?
And
this is the only time, as a criminal, you'll hear me bigging up the cops.
I think you guys are talking apples and oranges.
Where they pop out every
because they're more like the military, really.
Dude, you guys are talking apples and oranges.
What about the days of calling in like the National Guard? What about those days prior to even having?
And then Walls had the Minnesota National Guard come in, didn't stop any of the rioting bullshit, and handed out donuts and coffee to the people.
Who controls the National Guard?
Have done that. That's fucking.
Who controls the National Guard?
Right?
Is the governor. The governor of the state controls.
It was a troll.
Why would the governor of Indianapolis want to put out their National Guard to put out their protesters that are on their side? Trump doesn't have control over their National Guard. The state does. Unless I take that back. I take that back.
He can supersede that.
He can federalize it.
He can federalize it, but he has to reach certain criteria. He can't just automatically off the rip go, I take control of this. There's a procedure process he has to go through, which means that the Minnesota governor has to be like dialect of her work.
But actually, if that process could be sped up, if the state is going against federal should be able to supersede that and like
they can
expedite it because
if the governor's sending out the National Guard and they handed out fucking coffee and donuts to all the protesters, then it's fucking useless. Then Trump has
and
to
they're the same National Guard
agents.
that during COVID they were shooting people with fucking paintballs because they were out on their porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, Tim Walz is a fuck. Can you imagine that guy could have been the vice president? Oh my God. The whole reason this is all going down, whether people like it or not, is because the level of corruption and fraud that's going on there, and they want everybody to look at this, at all this shit going on.
No more Leering Center? You mean I can't make no more memes about the Leering Center?
But now Big Tom Homan's in there because I think it kind of was probably a good idea to pull out.
Hey, Nick Shirley dropped off a Leering Center hoodie at Elon Omar's fucking office.
Bro, what do y'all think about that stage event?
Like, you see in the
that
office,
was
I got a hoodie,
bro.
Absolutely. Bro, what do you think about that dude jumping on stage trying to spray her with something? Bro, hella stage.
And they tried to say that he was a Republican, and they went through all his social media, and it's all leftist shit. Like they did. And did you see like the fucking acting was piss poor, dude? Like
Bro, do you see how many? What about the chick, the Somalian chick that came out with the fucking bandage on her head? She's like bananas and rice. Bro, they keep coming out.
Have you seen the remix? Dude, can you look up bananas and rice meat? If you go on TikTok or something like that, Hammer, bananas and rice remixed video song, like type that shit into your mind.
Bro, but this tells you everything because it's that type of media that keeps putting these things out. They're putting out the fake stage shit. The fact that they're even doing that tells you how fucking guilty they are because guilty people they don't have to save PR. They don't need public relations. They already had everyone looking at them kind of like. It was only really the conservatives that were like fraud. The other people, the left was like, no, they're fine. Racism. Like,
I saw videos where people were like, no, I don't think there's any fraud at all. So, like, dude, these people are fucking brainwashed.
the girl
and
said it.
Just,
the one
yes,
other girl said it. She was reading the fucking paper, and then she stopped.
Dead
and she was like,
serious.
it had that look on
fraud.
her fucking face.
She
Bro,
said fraud. Yes.
she goes, and we know fraud is bad.
And you know what I think is crazy too about there, and it's like the country too. Do you find it strange that all of a sudden, like, they're already not talking about Nicole Good anymore because they started talking about Alex Preddy, but they're hardly talking about Alex Preddy now since the Don Lemon shit. They're all like, it's just like jumping from one fucking thing to another.
It's all
like
a distraction. We're all getting distracted with this infighting.
Although I love it because I hate Don Lemon.
We don't pay attention to what's going on in the world.
I think for that, I think Styles is right. I think that particular area, what's going on there right now, is getting national attention, but it's really to hide $9 billion worth of fucking fraud, bro.
Or more.
$9 billion is serious money, dude.
Oh, of course,
serious
they're
money.
trying to hide fraud. But listen, in my opinion, every state got fraud. It was run by humans.
Of course,
it's the same emotions that we have when we get angry. Well, guess what? We want a little fucking money in our pocket. So every state got its amount of fraud. Some might be higher than others, depending on how well you play the game. But once we start digitizing and getting all of these agencies together with these new technologies, all this fraud is going to be exposed. And normal people will be able to figure it out because we'll have access to this information that we've never had access before.
No, I think
so like Nick Shirley's on it early, exposing shit.
Minnesota's daycare is the equivalent of Massachusetts MBTA and how much fraud and abuse goes through that fucking system.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole, whether it's in Boston, Fall River, fucking Worcester, the whole MBTA, they're always crying poor mouth. They're always jacking up rates on the fucking buses, the trains, the fucking all the crap they run, and they're always fucking poor. And it's like we pour millions and billions of dollars into that shit.
Yeah, and every state has some type of agency that they run it through. They're all running the same.
There's no way that the
same place is different per state.
Not Massachusetts.
Because they go after federal funds. That's how they get the federal funding.
Right. So if every state is making this play, once we get the technology to crack down on it, every state's going to get exposed.
No, that's the old play, though. You don't think now? I agree with you. If they continue to run the same handoff, yes, the new technology will expose them. However, when they start getting, because there's so much money going through, they're not just going to give this up and be like, "Yo, that's it. I'm done. I'm exposed."
Right.
What they're going to do is they're going to reevaluate and figure out how to run the new scheme fraud with the new digitized system. And like you said,
they'll run it for money through new technology.
Exactly. They'll find some way to hide it.
You see all this federal funding that's going to AI? Bro, NVIDIA just got like, I don't know, $10 billion to fucking invest in AI technologies. Microsoft got federal funds. Google got federal funds. All billions of dollars with no regulations to them. To like, here, go create our AI and make it better. That way we can beat China and Russia. Because we're in an AI arms race. And that's the distraction. So we distract ourselves with what's going on with ICE and fucking everything else, all this other bullshit in America. Because we're fighting China and Russia for the AI arms race. And we're giving billions of dollars away to it with no regulations to these major privatized companies out of tax dollars that tax-paying citizens would be fucking pissed about. Like, hey, yo, I didn't fucking sign up for this shit. Fix my road, bro. Hire more cops. Hire more firefighters. You know what I mean? Fucking fix the schools. Something. No, they're doing the next step. So to distract all of us from that, they got worried about, you know, a sacrifice that they made with fucking Alex Preddy or the fucking Renee Good chick and some distractions. It gets everybody arguing. It gets TV ratings, which gets ad money. Everybody talks about it. Gets the sponsorships, commercials. Fucking now the companies that put a commercial on the news during an Alex Preddy, Don Lemon conversation, their sales went up 120% because there's more viewership. Everybody fucking wins except for the people. It's all a game. It's all a scam.
That's so typical.
It's stupid.
No, we can't hear Paul. That's too bad.
It's stupid to even beef with the AI shit because that's going to be the future warfare. You might as well let them take as much money as they need to fucking, because if we don't do it, somebody else will, and we're going to lose our number one stature.
Right, I'm with it, but I'm saying that's the distraction because they know that a lot of people won't be with
boy.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
You shouldn't go just to see what he would say.
He's over there watching dog porn.
Oh, look at the rocket.
Red Rover.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yo, we see his mouth. We see his mouth moving. How come I can't hear him?
Yeah. No, we can hear you.
So I don't know.
What happened?
Actually, I have an idea.
We can hear you, bro.
We can hear you. We just can't hear us.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, he can't hear us.
Right, but they're also nationally syndicated on like 150 radio stations across the country.
Look up.
The background talking about
20 minutes ago.
He's mad behind. He needs to scroll that fucking slider forward.
This is great. Hi. This is definitely a clip.
Yeah.
Listen, we all just got to do the same facial expressions that he's doing.
Styles.
Listen, just copy his facial expressions. He's going to be like, what the fuck are they doing? This is great.
The host from the East Coast eating a delicious slice of buttered toast.
This is awesome.
Really looking down like this.
Look at him. He's like, it must be cold in here. Look at my pecker.
No.
18
What's
degrees.
up, little guy?
Hey, you guys said you can hear
That was a good
me,
one.
right?
Yeah, we can
I don't
hear
know
you.
what happened to the volume. I don't know what happened to the volume on my shit. But
Can you hear
now,
us?
I can hear you on my iPad.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
you're
if
way
that's
behind, bro.
whatever.
You are so far behind that there's
He
a time
moved-
delay on that.
So
He moved it
anyways,
up.
No, he does a natural time delay. What he's hearing is 3 to 4 to 5 seconds behind
All
us.
right, ask him something and see how long it takes for him to respond.
Paul, are you a homosexual?
maybe we should just reset. What do you mean? I heard you say that.
Yeah, but you see, I can hear it's 3 to 5 seconds
That was
behind.
like 15
Yeah,
seconds.
you're right. It's like a few
Yeah.
seconds. This.
Look at him. Look at the face, bro. I
Oh,
love this.
somebody else. You know what? If you guys just want, I can just fucking chill here and because somebody's trying to come in here. So
Who? Is that John? Private chat. Who's in there? Yeah, we have 5 people. Yeah, there's 5 people.
you're in
the-
charge, Joey. All right.
Well, in that case, I'm muting your mic right now.
Always the foreman.
I can hear it through.
I don't know where the person went.
It shows 5
They're
people. in
not
the
there
private chat.
anymore.
Oh yeah, that
Look at how big his finger is.
right. It's fucking awesome.
Now we're all fingering the camera. Horrible.
Technology failure.
YouTube's gonna flag that clip when I make it. Finger in the camera.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "What is he talking about?" Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Gets people going.
It's funny. I can hear it. I can hear us in the background of him. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely like 5-second delay. That's so these apps that we stream to can
Wait a
fucking
minute,
send
wait a
us
minute. I
real
might be
quick if
good.
we want to.
I might be good, gentlemen.
Can you hear us
Damn it.
now?
Hold on. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, man.
That was the best 7.5 minutes we ever had.
That was,
Oh, hold
I
up.
was
You
gonna say
son
that
of a
was the
bitch.
quietest.
Question: when people say "son of a bitch," I've always wondered this: who's the bitch, the mom or the dad?
Heyo. Calm down,
Skinny,
gentlemen.
big skinny in Texas.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Big Skinny in Texas?
It's just a random person. What's up? What's up, Big Skinny? Yeah, so I put the link out today on Facebook and a bunch of places. Just anybody who wanted to pop on
here we
and
go.
be a guest. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love that.
yeah, I did.
Hopefully
What's
it's
up?
a Democrat.
I had to get my headphones.
Yeah, no problem.
What's y'all up
What's
to?
up, brother?
What's up, Big Skinny?
Oh, not much, man. Been waiting to get on this podcast for a while. You and I have been talking Styles for a while.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
You know me, Scott Ryan.
Yeah, Scott Ryan. What's up, brother?
Oh, just getting up, looking long day of work. Was watching most of that. I sent you a comment.
Yeah,
I was having some thing with that dude. That shit was like, the dude was foolish as hell. Because everybody's like, oh, what about Rittenhouse? That dude was going to protect property against protesters. That dude was just showing up to start shit. They weren't using bullets against protesters. They were using pepper spray and rubber bullets. That dude brought a gun. It's like,
with 2 clips. Loaded with 2 clips.
Like, really? What were you going to do?
And he said because he said because he felt that he needed to be I don't know, this is what they're saying after the fact, because he got hurt a week ago. Like, so that's like premeditated, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
He got hurt. He kicked out the back light of a freaking cop car. Well, you know what I mean, cop. Yeah. And then they tackled his ass. It's like, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to fuck you up.
Do you agree that do you think that there still was like a miscommunication there, like when one guy pulled the gun out, or you think it was just because of the melee that was going on?
Well, like somebody I was saying earlier, it was South, not South. You have to give me a minute. They generally go for the stun gun first. I heard that. I was like, well, yeah, they're going to stun you before they're going to shoot you. But then when they see that there's a gun on the scene and you're causing hell, that changes the rules.
But did you see in the video where he pulls the gun?
Yeah, he was he pulled it out, and it was like, why are you pulling your gun out, you idiot? What you think is going to happen? They're going to pull their gun too.
Right.
Well, I don't know if ICE agents are equipped with stun guns or not. I just know that it's like local police department.
They must be. They must have pepper spray and.
They had bear spray.
They even then, I've seen some videos. They have them. They have them. They're like, they have stun guns. So I've seen them shoot. I've seen a bunch of videos of everybody getting fucked up by the officers because they want to fuck around and find out, and they get stunned.
Mm-hmm. Am I an asshole because I love watching those people get blasted in the face with the pepper spray?
Yeah, there's this dude, CV Insights. Dude, I've been watching them all damn night. Dude, they're funny as hell.
Do you know what I mean? Would shut down all these riders? They should bring out a bunch of fire engines and just fucking hose them down. It's like below 20 degrees.
Minnesota? Oh my god.
Wait, remember in Jackass movie when Johnny Knoxville did that fucking thing with the rubber bullets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you remember the kid?
Do
you remember one time when the Red Sox won the World Series? They rioted and the police came out and they had like the non-lethal shit and they shot a rubber bullet into the crowd and it went in someone's eye and into their brain and killed them. Do you guys remember that?
No.
Yeah, if you look it up.
That sounds like no.
But I mean, generally speaking, this stuff is less.
In Philadelphia.
Dude, speaking of Philadelphia, man,
they got shot in the nuts.
Dude, speaking of, do you see the lady that picked up the fucking flashbang?
Yeah, dude, I saw that.
My hand.
And then
even in Texas, we've got so many fireworks when it's season. Even drunk ass motherfuckers. I mean, accidents happen, but you don't run after it. Like, what is this, World War II? You know what I mean? That shit was just hilarious.
I got a question for you, Big Skinny, because you're down in Texas.
What up?
We just recently got hit with like a big snowstorm, and we know Texas got hit with like ice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Last weekend.
How was that storm down there being in Texas with some ice?
Well, I'm down here. I live in the hill country, so I'm south. I'm like 2 hours from the border. So it was cold and it was ice, and the whole place shut the fuck down. It didn't really get snow. It's just cold and icy because it rained the night before.
My buddy was down in Texas, and he said he got about 1.5 to 2 inches of ice.
Yeah, bro, they don't know how to act down there when it comes to ice. They never see it. They see it like once, like 3 times in their lifetime. You know what I mean? So their infrastructure.
Yeah, well, like North Texas, up in Amarillo and shit like that. Yeah, they get snow near San Angelo, but like I said, I'm down like near Uvalde. I don't know if anywhere you know where that is, but yeah, no, dude, it was
Uvalde. That's
cold.
where
Didn't take that long.
that bad school shooting was, right? A year or two
Yeah,
ago.
that shit happened. Yeah, that shit happened on my birthday. Cool. Yeah, I was like,
how close
yeah, it's my birthday.
How close to China Springs are you?
To where?
China Springs.
Springs, Big Springs.
It's near Waco.
How do people? I have a question. How do people react in Uvalde to the way the police like stood down and did nothing? Like parents actually ended up getting past the police and like running in the school and shit. Like,
oh yeah, no, that whole thing was a shit show. Because Pete Arredondo, the sheriff, he's still facing the charges, and that other officer that was involved in it, I think it was 36 counts of neglect and walked on all of them.
oh.
It's hard to convict law enforcement, dude. We give them a lot of impunity.
Well, I mean, you can take what happened there, which was a shooting, and then go with what you want to talk about with Minneapolis. It's like, wait, what if those officers just let them fucking loot like they did back in 2000 for the for all that rioting going on? Imagine what was going on then. And so for down here, it's like it was a few years ago, and everybody still remembers, but it's still just a legal shit show. That's all it is.
That's horrible.
So,
now, you were saying that you live close to the border of Mexico. How, being that close, how much illegal immigration do you see coming in prior to Trump and now with Trump being in office?
Good question.
What's weird here, because everybody has to go through Del Rio or they climb and get here. Around here, you never really saw it. I mean, I know that sounds strange because all these illegals are coming over our border. It's that's because either they were getting them and then shipping them, because there wasn't a huge influx in Uvalde and surrounding areas. You never really noticed it.
So it seems like as soon as they come in, they just ship them out across the country.
Yeah, they were gone.
Wow, that sounds quite premeditated. Imagine the infrastructure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because
they were flying them. They were flying them all around the country.
Yeah, dude.
And then some of the rest of these.
Yeah, you didn't really notice there was a few. Yeah, there was a few, but other than that, like there wasn't like you saw all the video of like they're all along the banks and they're running through and all the shit, and then no, you never really noticed it, but it's just more prevalent in larger cities where they were just taking them and here you go. That was it.
I don't even understand how so many liberals ended up in Texas in the first place. Like,
because they left California route.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you listen to Alex Jones, but he talks about how they've infiltrated a lot of places.
That was the plan.
It's the same thing with us in New Hampshire, dude. It's the same thing.
Well, it's the same kind of thing, though. Well, and therefore they're moving to like Austin. It's a huge liberal town. Or city. It's our fucking state capital.
Tell me about it.
And that's always been that way. In Houston, in Dallas, Fort Worth area, San Antonio is getting pretty bad. And then, but for the most part, like I live out in rural Texas for the most part, like in the hill country and then everywhere else around here. There's Trump flags everywhere. They're everywhere, dude. And then with the bigger cities, because they go there because they're used to the big city lifestyle. So why would they move out to the country where they're too far away from a motherfucking Starbucks and Trader Joe's or some bullshit? Where you got to go to HEB to go get your shit. It's like they're used to the big cities. They're not going to move to the country.
So
therefore, they're like, it's too expensive here. So see, and the tacos our tacos are better. So fuck Dallas. But anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, so they're used to that. They're used to the creature comforts, but they're also fiscally conservative because it's like I'm getting my ass taxed here, but liberals and gay people, but we can move to Texas to a big city and still have the big city life, but not pay as much money.
But don't bring your politics from that shitty state that you came from.
That's what they failed. That's what they failed to lose.
This is why New Hampshire is turning from a conservative state, and it's always been a little bit of a mix. But I work with a lot of people from New Hampshire
and Maine too.
Fucking people that are transplanting from Massachusetts because they don't like the policies there, and I think we've talked about this in prior episodes. Are bringing their shit up there, and the politics are following, and it's starting to swing. And it's fucking with the people who live in Hampshire hardcore that are like
it voted Democrat on the last election. The whole Northeast corridor was blue.
Yeah, I have a buddy.
New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, all blue, all New England.
Well, Maine has a weird thing where it only has like 3 votes.
Massachusetts is way too blue for my liking.
Massachusetts is fucked up. I don't know what dude, Cape Cod Chips just moved out of
I got a buddy, he's from
they're going to Wisconsin.
I love Cape Cod.
A buddy of mine moved.
Big Skinny, down in Texas, when you seen the influx of like all the people from California and the big cities and stuff like that, do you see towns becoming more developed, like rural towns? Or like developers going to towns and trying to buy up property and land to develop?
Gentrification?
Yeah.
Well, not particularly, because Texas is its own state, is basically 97% privately owned. There's the national parks and shit, but as far as that's concerned, around this area, it's just basically big ass ranches. Like there's houses and they'll buy a ranch and then they'll put like around San Antonio and the bigger cities, somewhat, but out for the most part,
the bigger cities starting to widen out a little bit.
Oh yeah, they're all doing that. Yeah, it's like I'm originally from Colorado and I moved down here. So yeah, no, they're like the biggest cities are having to build.
Like you're a California developer and you move to Texas, where the taxes and everything's cheaper, and you go to the city and you're gonna develop all these like market rate apartments and shit like that. You'll do it on the outskirt of the city, right outside of San Antonio, or right outside of Austin, Dallas. That way you could still be close to the city but cheaper than the city, and then develop that land, and then try to like expand the metropolitan area.
I would like to move
the same thing that happened with
the more I think about it.
You can get to like Houston. You got to get through Katy, Texas to get through Houston. And Katy, Texas is just miles and miles and miles and miles and miles before you even get to Houston. And then, they're expanding. Same with San Antonio. They're building out because you got New Braunfels, you got San Marcos, you got a bunch of different satellite towns around San Antonio. And they're growing bigger, but therefore everybody's trying to get out of San Antonio. And you run into the problem of your suburb now becomes part of the big city, and you're getting, there's apartments, there's houses. You can get like an acre of land for anywhere from 79 to 89,000, but you're still going to be in the city in about 2 years. Like where I live,
it's going for like 152.
I've got 8 acres, and I'm right along the river. I don't have to worry about neighbors.
That's awesome.
See, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I would love to just be out somewhere, rural, just disappear, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think we're all in.
Dude, I walk out my front yard. I look outside. I'm like, I'll take a piss, and nobody gives a shit. I'm like, hi. Go walk outside. Shoot a gun, first for practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nobody blinks. It's like y'all live in the city. You hear gunshots. You're like,
cops are getting called.
Me, I hear a gunshot. I'm like, I hear a gunshot or a few of them. You're like, somebody's sighting in their new gun, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't blink. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Right on. As long as they know which way to aim, you're good. So, but yeah, as far as like sprawl and everything like that, some of the smaller cities or towns are getting a little bit bigger, but you can still drive down Highway 90. You'll drive through a town called Knippa. You blink, you miss it. That's how small it is.
What about like
and
these
that's going on
really?
the way to San Antonio.
You see like these really small towns in America that have just got like flooded with illegal immigrants. Like, have you seen some of these places that only have like 10,000 people and they got like 1,000, couple thousand illegal? Like, what's going on? It's changing.
Well,
like
shit from around me, the only place to go where you'd have at least that many people would be Kerrville, which is north, and then go up from there. Because
why
the
have
few
I heard?
counties that
Why
are
have I
around
heard
me,
of Kerrville? I've heard of
that was
Kerrville
where
before.
that was where
Some
we had
murder?
the flooding. No, for the flooding that killed all them kids at that camp.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
That was
listened to
terrible.
something on Sean Ryan's show about
Because
that.
I'm on the Dry Frio River and it flooded my river because where I'm at, I was flooded in for about 3 days. And then that was at all the rain north.
Yeah.
That was on the headwaters of the Frio too, because it flooded Concan really bad. But up there, that whole thing, and I called it.
Yeah, you can just go right back.
I was like, wait, once this happens, I said, wait, you're going to come back after that camp and sue them. And everybody was like, oh, it's too soon. You can't say that. I was like, that.
Yo, Big Skinny, I had a question for you. Big Skinny, I had a question for you. Since you're in Texas, what do you think about that special election flip that they just had?
Oh,
with Taylor
I just woke up to that this morning. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that one because it's not in my district, so there was no way I could vote for it. As far as my initial reaction,
it's a Democrat, bro. That's a Republican. That's a Republican
I know.
One now is flipped Democrat, and Trump won that fight.
Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to figure out. We need to do some more research on it because, like I said, I just heard about it, but it didn't affect me yet because it's not near my district, but it is a Senate seat. How they won it,
you guys?
I don't go because you have to look. Something happened because most Republicans here, we go to the polling booth. Like when I vote, I go to the voting booth election day. So, if it was mail-in ballots, there's an issue because Democrats always push mail-in ballots. Of all the people that I know that vote,
mail-in ballots.
The head of the district voting is my neighbor. So mail-in voting. Oh my Lord!
What's the law? What's the law in Texas about mail-in voting? I know every state has its own criteria for that.
Well,
look at what's going on in Fulton
We've got
County.
early voting, and then as far as mailing, yes. Oh, I was watching a special on that just the other day with Fulton County because they had all the. When the FBI invaded them, they fucking lost their shit. And
do you guys know about that? You guys
as far as the Texas Commission goes and the Senate, no, they got the receipts because they showed up with the warrant and said, "You can't do shit." Judge signed off on it. Opened the doors.
And you know what's wild about that?
This section. All right.
Yeah.
Hold them up here.
Because
and they went and got the right warrant.
Because they thought that nothing was ever gonna happen, that nobody was ever gonna be able to see those. Like, isn't it crazy that all the shit that like on the right that people said like, hey, this is like when it comes to COVID, when it comes to the 2020 election, and then magically all the shit we said was right. Like, I don't know.
Dude, I was just paying attention.
Looking up stuff going on in Texas, and they said that there was a huge ICE protest in San Antonio.
Yeah, nobody got shot. Nothing got robbed. It was just, they protested, and then that was pretty much it. They went home.
Because they know.
If something had happened, you'd have heard about it.
Right.
Because in Texas, they know better.
Guns, man. That's because they know better.
Because even then, some of the protesters are there. Yeah, you can open carry. Yeah, you could open carry. I mean, like, I'll go to the store. I'll go to Buc-ee's, wherever, and some dude will walk in. He's on his side. I don't take two things of it. But, okay. It's normal. You know what I mean?
So
I mean, dudes don't walk around with AR-15s on their back.
Cities in Texas been protesting ICE?
Not so much.
In the blue city.
If it were a huge problem, it's like San Antonio, probably Houston,
it's
Austin, they're going to fucking, ICE, the blue city. I don't know. You think in Lincoln, Texas, where I live, or where I work, it's a town of about 900 some odd people. We ain't got time to protest. You gotta
Yeah.
work. Kids are in school. We ain't got time for that shit. Who has
That's
time
what
to
I always
protest
say.
on Tuesday at like 12:30? I don't get you. I don't get what you do.
White liberal women.
Because a lot of these people, that is their
women.
job. They're getting paid. They're getting paid for that shit. It's not even
Bro,
organic.
look
a
who
lot
it is.
of this.
It's white liberal women and
Where do you
beta cuck
find
males,
it?
dude.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I would
because they're trying to fuck
be
those white
willing.
liberal women.
They're all soccer, bro. If you look at the amount of people, there's almost no people of color there at all. There's barely any Spanish people, barely any black people, and these are the people that should be there. If anyone should be there, it should be them, and they don't even give a fuck. It's white liberal women from the suburbs,
Yeah.
soccer moms.
Yeah,
Now,
dude.
talking about
mental
this
illness, man.
protest, do you guys see protests happening at the upcoming Super Bowl with ICE scheduled to make an appearance?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? There's going to be 150 million people around the world watching this shit. What a better place to try and shine than that. Do I think they're going to put a kibosh on it? Try to. But, of course, they're going to try.
Do you think we'll have another Alex Preddy, Renee Good situation where somebody fucks around and finds out?
Depends.
Probably not.
Depends on them and their psyche. If they think they're going to want to try.
The Super Bowl is going to be in California, so I'm saying the ICE is scheduled.
Oh, yeah.
California? I can see it
In San Francisco. I saw a video today where a guy said that this is going to be the gayest Super Bowl that we ever had.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Well, yeah, look who's the halftime show.
Which is close, but they're saying
Bad Bunny said he's going to wear the dress.
No, he said he's not. Now he said he's not gonna. But what I think he's gonna do is I think he's telling everyone he's not to calm everyone down, and then he's gonna show up on fucking stage with it on, or have something else on and rip it off and come on, bro. I can see him trying to make a statement like that.
I don't think he'll.
I don't know.
He's gonna try and pull a Janet Jackson.
Trans people on the stage or something. He'll have somebody on the stage with him dressed like it. I don't think he'll take the aim directly himself.
He won't be in the dress, but all of his performers around him, his backup dancers, will be wearing dresses.
Right. Some shit like
that. That's right. He is from Venezuela. Oh, yeah. I've never actually heard any of his music. I've heard of him.
Venezuelan Maduro shit.
I think that's over like a lead balloon, but.
Here's two other things going on in Texas. What do you think about the North Texas lawmakers planning a bill to ban social media for children under 16? Banning no Facebook, no Instagram, no TikTok, no type of social media.
That could be a good thing.
Under 16 years old.
It could be a good thing and a bad thing. So there could be less brainwashing but also it could be stopping them from seeing more than what they teach them in school. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think, Scott?
I don't know, because it's like my youngest daughter, she's 12. She's got her own Facebook shit, and I don't like pry. You know what I mean? I'm not like a helicopter dad and shit. But it's like, okay, if that's what they want to try and do, when was the last time your parents tried to make you not do something when you were 16 or under?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
You find a way.
Never done.
Oh yeah, exactly. You're gonna find a way. It's like down here, you can't get on a porn site without either showing your ID or saying you're 21, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's the internet. It'll make a damn difference. You're gonna find some way to get what you're fucking to do. So as far like here, VPN. The schools don't have the VPN. Don't it? Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to like block. Yeah, it's supposed to block all that.
It's supposed to block VPNs too. No shit.
Yeah, but it don't really. But even then, they can propose it and be like,
these
well,
kids are too smart.
Okay,
all these kids know the workarounds. Yeah, they're too smart. You can't.
Well, yeah, but even then, it's like, okay, go ahead and try. You know, it's a valiant effort, so you can put it up on your little wall of things that I tried. Is it going to work? Probably not. Because it's like my oldest is 17. She'll be going to college here after this year. And she's had a Facebook account since she was 15. I can get on it. She's friends on mine. And
yeah, I've always been the same way with stupid. My two daughters are 18 and 21, and they've pretty much had it since then. And like, I'm friends with them, and I see, you know what I mean? So I think it depends on
but as far as
if they're doing that. or if they're being sneaky about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, but even then, as far as them trying to be like, you can't. Okay, so they're 16. After they're 16, their brains aren't still fucking formulated yet. And
I know.
I always hate that. Oh, well, you have to be a certain age, and then your brain's like, yay,
Yeah.
fraud, bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like,
But that's why we do such crazy stuff when we're young, because our brains are not.
No,
so
but
like,
what he's saying is you can't blanket everyone with that's it. At 18, everyone's this, or at 21, everyone's going to develop.
Oh yeah, because you have late bloomers.
Time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone's going to have a different time.
Yeah, they say the brain doesn't fully develop to age 25, but
So
we don't set
it's like
any
guys. It's earlier for women.
Yeah, but we don't set any age limits for these things based on the brain.
25. Yeah, true.
So it's like, okay, you can drink
like,
the military at 18, all of this shit, but you say
I was just fixing to say the same thing.
It's still not developed till 25.
No,
so why isn't the age limit for all this shit 25?
Because even in Texas, there was a law. There was a law at one point in time, and they still kind of adhere to it. It's like grandfathered in. As long as, like, say, because everybody comes to the river here. Like, it's on the Frio River. You can Google it. That's kind of my area. Anyway.
Freedom.
As long as, like,
River?
say your family. Frio. 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 It's basically Hispanic old. But anyway. So as long as, like, say your family and you're all hanging out at the river and shit. And you're there with your parents and you're underage. And you're sitting there and you have a beer in your hand, but your parent is sitting right next to you. And if that kid ain't acting a fool, they're really not going to say shit.
Right. I like that. Though.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But it's parents
right
so
there.
That's how they are in Europe and shit. Like that's
No,
they're just like because it's so stigmatized. So yeah, but I mean it's. If they're acting really fucking stupid and they're off by themselves, and they're going to get popped. And if the parents but I'm saying it's like, okay, leave it with the parents. Because if you're a responsible parent, it's like, you want a beer? You can have a beer.
Well, why does the state? No, it comes down to why does the state get to grant that right and not the parent? The parent is the parent, not the state.
I know. Why is the
problem?
State and federal so involved?
This is the problem. The states think they get their authority too far, but we allow it to happen. This is why we have blue states and red states.
We do allow it to happen. And the states look at it like, well, you're on my land, so I can.
Why is the state in our bedroom, man?
Even when we buy the land, we still got to pay taxes for the land.
Which is fucked up because we grant that.
Oh yeah, I know.
To them.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on taxes, dude. Everything is, dude. We get taxed like over 50% of what we make. If you think about it.
My city has rainwater tax. Well, we gotta pay on top of the Northeast rainwater. What the fuck's the sewer tax for if there's a rainwater tax?
Do you guys have?
Yeah, my city got a rainwater tax on top of a sewer tax, so it's like a double water tax.
See, that's like
the sewer tax I get. The sewer tax I get
right. That one I get, but then they added rainwater on top of it.
That's ridiculous, dude. We're gonna charge you to breathe air next.
Next is the oxygen tax.
Bro, think about it, bro. Think about it. Like if you
not throw the idea out.
Every time you take a crap in a toilet and you flush it, you're actually paying to take a crap. Like, bro, they've monetized everything, man. Everything.
Dude, but we allow it, bro. We allow it.
I know, because like usually because it's convenient. You know what I mean? Like,
I can understand. Okay, I can understand a sewer tax because you have to pay for the sewage plant
and the infrastructure.
I can understand that.
Like excise tax. Do you guys have excise tax
on your vehicles
in Texas? On your vehicles?
Excise? No. So I mean, you have to pay the tax if you buy it.
Yeah. So listen to
this.
So listen to this, bro. In Massachusetts, you buy a car and you pay tax on it, but then every year you get a bill, and like depending on the value of your car, based on the value of your vehicle. So like as it gets older, it's less of a tax, but you have to pay a tax. What do you think about that?
And we have to pay for an inspection sticker tax too, to say that our cars are good enough to drive on the roads that we pay for.
That aren't good enough. The roads aren't good enough
that
for
never get repaired anyways. That don't ever get repaired, bro. This is what it's like living in the Northeast.
But I always forget that from state to state, certain things are different. Yeah.
No, like, okay. So each year, what they did. You pay a tax if you sell the car. All right, in Colorado, you could go and you could say with the bill of sale that I bought the car for $1. You're going to pay a tax on that dollar. Okay. Texas, you can buy a car from somebody. You go to the tax assessor's place. They go off the Kelly's Blue Book. Okay. And you pay the tax on that. They won't let you say, I bought the car for such and such. You can buy it for like $3,200 as a private sale. But when you take it in, you'll go off of it, which is okay. And then you used to have to get your car inspected. If it didn't pass the inspection, then you couldn't get your registration for the year. So this last January, they did away with that. It was this January it was last January.
And you guys don't pay an annual tax just to drive, right?
No, it's $72 for your tag, your sticker, and then $7 for a processing fee, and that's it.
Yeah, we need that in Massachusetts.
Pretty soon, you're gonna be paying.
Like I said,
it's much more expensive.
A buddy of mine, he had more stuff. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, we don't. There's a few toll roads, but nobody ever really uses them. And then
what about
you can
car
go from
insurance?
San Antonio.
We were talking about that.
Car insurance, depending.
What's
that?
That thing's.
Oh, the social media. Yeah, they could push through it. She could push through it, and okay, fine, go with it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, nobody's gonna give a shit. Like I said, it's one of those little banners they can wear and be like, I care. Shut up. You know what I mean?
What about this? You got Texas Agriculture Commissioner saying they're calling for a ban on additives like fluoride in the public water system.
Yeah.
Good. Fluoride's not good for y'all anyway.
Yep. I agree. I'm fully
exactly.
They shouldn't. Yeah. They shouldn't. I mean, people like, okay, I'm not on city water, right? We pump from the river, which is legal. We put the foot valve down in the river. We pump the water up to the house. Don't really drink it because we get bottled water for that. But you can use the water for whatever, and there's no fluoride. Whatever's in the water is in the water. Don't be adding shit.
Do you guys filter that water from when the water being sucked from the river to your house? Do you filter that before it goes into your house?
No, it's just filters through the pump and then or through the valve, has a filter on it, and just goes straight. So we use it for here in the country.
Yeah.
It's just you just pump from the river, or if you have a well, you just pump it. And most people have filters in their house. They have soft water filters, or saltwater filters and shit like that. Yeah, yeah, they use those kind of things.
Fill it up. Yeah, same shit up here.
Chocolate. Never heard of a chocolate filter.
No. Charcoal.
Oh yeah, some use charcoal, and some use salt or salt pellets and shit like that. So yeah, they soften the water like San Antonio's waters.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Florida because they use mad swamp water, so they have to run their shit through all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Like some of it smells like rotten eggs and shit. It's gross.
They even have those
especially the hot water. The sulfur's bad.
Heads itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but even then, like he's saying down here, the sulfur smell is only from hot water. It's not from the cold water because it's weird. Once you heat the water up, that's where you'll coat it. It's just like, oh God, who farted with this?
Yeah.
And then you're stuck in the shower with it. Yeah, dude. Especially if you have a solid door you don't have a shower curtain. You got a door, and you're like, fuck, can't get out.
When I was a kid, the first time I ever went to Florida, I went to brush my teeth. I went to rinse my mouth out with it. It just tasted like a mouthful of rotten eggs. I freaking puked in the sink. I was like, ah.
Yes. No, hell no, dude. It's bad. But like I said, here, we just pump right from the river. Now, as far as your wells go, you got the wells to drill a well here is fairly expensive. But as long as you got a good well driller, they know where to go. You just look for maple trees. Maple trees always will tell you where water is. It's really weird.
How far down do you have to go to hit water down there?
Depending on your rock shelf. One lady I knew drilled 25,000 feet.
What?
And then, she had to go through the side of the hill and down.
Oh, shit.
And then you can be on the, you could be out, you could go down, you could go down about anywhere from 200 to about 1,000 feet, roughly,
to find
on average.
That's
To find water, but I mean that's well, yeah.
Our water's super
That's the way
polluted.
it is. Well, it's because you live in the city.
I know.
Hey, so I seen an article about Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick saying that for 2027, he's pushing for property tax cuts, school choice, and efforts to restrict foreign land ownership. Meaning he doesn't. What's going on? Basically, what that's coming from is China buying up all the farmland in the Midwest. Texas seeing that going on and trying to limit the foreign entities allowed to buy property, allowed to own land inside Texas. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a good thing because most of it, like I said, most of Texas is privately owned, and so I've heard about a lot of Chinese companies or even some of the Wall Street trying to get in and buy a whole bunch of. It's like everybody's like, here's like no, unless they're really like old school farmers who are like, you know what, I'm done, or if it doesn't get passed down through the family. As far as limiting that, hell yeah, we don't need any of them people coming here buying up land. What are you going to do? Are you going to work it?
I like to get the opinion of the person living there. You know what I mean?
That's no. I know. I think it's. I hope we can eventually get people from all states, all different states to come on. But I totally forget what I was just gonna say.
But Big Skinny, you said that you've noticed like foreign entities and even Wall Street companies trying to buy up these ranches.
No, that's what I've heard in news. Yeah,
water rights is what I was gonna say. That's a big thing that they're buying up now, which is crazy.
Water. That's the next one.
It's water rights and mineral rights. Well, it's because like okay, as one of the ladies' ranches I used to work for, she had properties elsewhere, or her husband did, and so he sold the property, but he retained the mineral rights. So what that means is, yeah, you can own the land, but anything under the land, say an oil company wanted to look and see if there happened to be oil on the property. So they can go test, they find it. The people who own the land don't own what's under the land. It goes back to the regular owner that sold the land.
Yeah.
So anything that's pumped out of there or drilled out of there, or they find a diamond mine or some shit.
Yeah.
Genius.
They have no right to
that show Landman is
it's crazy
when it comes to
I watched that. That fucking show Landman is awesome, bro. I watched both. Wait for season 3 to come out.
The man, dude. I know.
It is.
Oh, dude, that show is fucking off the hook, dude.
I just watched it. I did watch it the other day.
Landman, dude?
That is Midland, Texas.
The mineral rights thing is pretty interesting. That like you can sell property but not own anything under like lease out shit
because they're selling the land to work on. They're not selling underneath it. I see what they did.
So say somebody builds like a skyscraper. Does that apply going up too? Like who owns airspace?
At that point, that's the next thing. We're gonna have air right.
These fucking people are going to be going.
Do you ever see any of these futuristic movies where they have like those type of skyscrapers that like go way high into the air,
around in one of those little aero glide thingies?
Yeah, bro. Imagine what this world's gonna be like in like 20 years, dude.
As far as that goes.
Can you imagine, guys?
Yo,
you gotta find out.
What do you think the world is?
As far as the air thing goes.
Yo, turn the speaker volume down. We're picking up a nasty feedback.
Huh?
I don't know. Whoever has it. One of us has got something on.
Someone's got like music or something going on. Okay.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I did walk into my room just a second ago.
No. Whoever it was, I think it's gone now. I don't know.
A little bit. It's not as bad though. It's not as bad. So hey, to go back to some of the shit that's going on in Texas. Governor Abbott has instructed the Attorney General, Ken Paxton, to take action against CHAIR, which is the Council of American Islamic Relations, demanding the removal of their nonprofit status in Texas. I wonder why.
Yeah, good. I like that.
I wonder why.
Because
could it be another Minnesota?
We don't.
Because they're Islamicists. Dude, Islamophobia is just some made up bullshit.
As far as I know, I don't know.
Now, big skinny question.
It's not so much made up. If there weren't smoke, there's a fire because of what just took place in Minnesota.
Absolutely.
You're talking $9 billion if that's the right amount. I mean, it's probably higher. But even probably then, it's like, okay, so they're gonna like take a scope and look at it and see if there's anything there. To keep,
no, I agree.
I like conservative groups. The IRS is like, no.
I love the fact that these states like, now should stop be looking at.
Take a look at it and say, why not? Because a lot of the problems are with them.
That's what I'm saying. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that,
it's not like there's even this Catholic charter that was busted just down in Del Rio, and they got popped. This was about 5 months ago. It came to a head, and the Catholic ministry and the Catholic Church was like, "Oh shit." They got busted for they said they were helping illegals and trying to get them homes or trying to find a place for them to go and helping them with food and this and that. Same thing there that happened up there in Minneapolis and Minnesota.
Yeah,
so that's why they're taking a look at it and being that's Catholic. Now they're looking at they're all taking a double check like these motherfuckers flew underneath the radar. The Catholic Church has been around for centuries. Okay, and they've been known to help people and grift off to the side. Everybody knows the Catholic Church, but as far as this new is ever since 1990 when they started flooding all these states with them, then they're like, hold on. If this happened in Minneapolis, but maybe they kind of turned the other way because some of these pockets were getting greased.
See a message on that.
Why is it? And then California's now underneath the radar. Everybody. So it's like, okay, let's take it. Hold up. Maybe we just kind of gave them a pass, and then they just kind of went with it and ran with it.
Think of this on the big stage.
Why not take a look at it?
Think about this on the big stage. You've had Minnesota only really be exposed for the amount of money, and that could be on the low end. Now multiply that by every other state that's got some type of fraudulent shit going on, and that's all taxpayer money from the United States. If they're talking 10 to 20 billion just from Minnesota alone, I bet you it's in the trillions when it comes to overall United States. Trillions of tax dollars, dog. Trillions.
Yeah.
That's an absurd amount.
Well, because they're finally now.
Even if we guess on the low end with $1 trillion.
That's an absurd amount of money.
Like $1 trillion.
The biggest one they have right now is in California. Yeah, in California, they got the train to nowhere. They're fine.
They haven't even started. They finally
saying, all right, we're done. The train to nowhere.
Bro,
and we're the fools that are all busting our asses working to fucking give them all this money.
Yeah, it's retarded. And he's right. There's probably trillions that we don't know about, but they're not in main, like maybe state to state to state. Yes, there's probably shit that is wrong and we can figure out at one point in time. It's like we're going to have to doge each state again and be like, hold on. But even then, it's like, hey, don't look this way. Don't look there. Nothing to see. We're good. We've been good for a while. Here's paperwork. See. And it's like, hold on. Why not?
I always knew that there was
for a minute?
fraud. I always knew there was fraud and corruption in this country, but I don't think I ever imagined it was on this fucking level. This scale.
I think
growing up, never did I ever think that Minnesota would be the fucking national embarrassment that it is either. Yeah. It's really fucking.
Nobody ever thought about Minnesota except for the Vikings.
I know. Just fucking snow. Oh, but Aaron, didn't you know that? Didn't you know that Somalians found fucking Minnesota?
Somalian Vikings
3,000 years ago.
Well, I would like
you saw that shit, right?
I would like to see California get its curtain pulled back because, like you said, now you have the train that doesn't exist, and you also have the homeless problem. They dumped $25 billion into homelessness, and the situation got worse, and they can't account for like at least 50% of the money, and that's just California, bro.
Because they're farming homeless people, and they're farming illegal aliens. They're getting more the money than these people are actually getting. That's actually they're just the bagmen is basically what's fucking happening.
Yeah, the middleman taking the biggest cut. That's all.
Like when you guys were talking about Gavin Newsom, could you imagine? Let me play it. Could you imagine if Gavin Newsom won the election in 2028, what do you think is going to happen in this country?
Shit show.
I like the fucking silence. Total silence.
Just like,
everyone's fucking shocked. Everyone was shocked.
I say all the time, though, this country, if you notice it, is a pendulum swing. We go Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican for president.
And
but every so often,
30 years.
Yeah, and we're the suckers underneath the blade. That's the problem. The pendulum.
And we keep getting hit underneath every time it swings.
Yeah. I'm hoping that
the American people.
Thing's so crazy this might glitch out.
Right. But knowing that, it might be Gavin Newsom. It might be.
Dude, I'm scared for us.
It might be.
No.
I think the Republicans are going to take 2028 again.
Right now.
Listen, why was
I
Gavin
think the midterms are going to be.
I think J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio. J.D. Vance as the president, Marco Rubio as vice president.
I could see
I could even see RFK Jr. as a vice president or even a president, if I'm being honest. He's the fucking #1 star of Trump's cabinet. RFK Jr. has been doing fucking major work.
Marco Rubio is, dude. Marco Rubio is
I know. You are right. Like when it comes to foreign affairs, but I'm talking about all the shit that Kennedy's doing with the vaccines and the food pyramid. He's been tearing shit up. They put whole milk back in schools.
Yeah, but dude, you're talking
about the illusion of the whole shit. He was a lifelong Democrat. He was a Kennedy.
Yeah. But anyways, no, you're right about Marco Rubio though.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if I trust him 100%. Like a forceful voice. I couldn't deal with a president that talked this the entire time. Listen to this. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't do that. I just could not sit through an hour and a half of that.
Bro, you could do. Yo,
I'm sorry. I need a president that can say something.
You could be an impersonator.
He's absolutely
right. You could be a fucking yeah. But you notice his voice got a little bit better. I think he takes like some sort of.
Yeah, fuck that. I like the guy. I like him. I have a hard time.
I like him too.
I couldn't put up with that.
I wish someone could do a Trump.
It's just his voice throws me off, and I'm like, damn, bro, this is difficult to listen. Like, can
Scott,
I just read
Scott, can you do a Trump? Can you do?
It's like.
Scott, can you do Trump at all?
No, I'm not really good at Trump, man.
I want to try to figure that shit out.
Not really. No, I wouldn't do it any justice. And I just pulled that RFK Jr. one out of my ass. I've never even tried it. I just did it.
But that was good though.
No, seriously,
that was good actually.
But that was just funny. Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I could not listen to that State of the Union address. Hell no.
I don't imagine.
Even if it's J.D. Vance and Rubio, right? I can see J.D. Vance trying to reunite the old Republican Party and steering away from Trump because even though he's Trump's VP now, remember when he used to be a never Trumper and fucking
he used to talk shit about Trump. He did
heavy. Hey, Rubio did too. All of Trump's boys that are working for him now, they've all had their
all of them. What is the same thing? But they all want the same job, right? So even though y'all were homies, but there's only one spot.
Follow Trump shit. They're gonna go back.
So yeah, you might talk shit about them. You might talk shit about me, but I might not want that job.
Yeah.
Right. So now they got their jobs. They got their positions.
The one thing that's gonna be funny is they're gonna be like, okay, everybody. Yeah. So RFK Jr., if he does as well as he's been doing with the Department of Human or Health Services, wherever the job is, leave him there. There's no point.
Yeah,
just leave him.
I think he could do a lot of good work, man. I really do.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
There if Republicans win, if the Republican ticket,
he stays in that spot.
But I
think about how unhealthy this country's become.
I
don't know about Rubio.
Just to
I know because Rubio is. He scared me a little bit.
Bro, Rubio's definitely getting in. He supports them boys. It's Marco Rubio, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Let's be honest.
Didn't he kiss the wall?
Bro, not only kiss the wall, but he is a hardcore supporter of them. You know they're gonna back him. He's a fucking shoo-in. He's a shoo-in. Them boys. Bro, them boys back him, bro. That's all it is. Why do you think Trump is so pro-Israel?
Here's one thing.
Of course.
I know. I bet you Trump kissed that motherfucking wall, didn't he?
He's always been pro-Israel.
Listen, all of these
he's a
people
Zionist.
Been pro-Israel.
There was
He's
George
the one thing
he said about
with the yarmulke, fucking Trump, Clinton.
Hey, he said recently they didn't think he was going to heaven.
On and kissed the wall.
I know. Did you see when they asked Trump about something about going to heaven, like not that long ago, and he said he didn't know if he would be going to heaven. I was like, why did he say that? Oh, but you know, I keep forgetting to bring up
with Jay-Z and Bush.
he grew up. He did. He did business in New York for years before he ever. Come on, you imagine trying to do business in New York and not have anything dirty in the backseat of your car.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I bet you Don Lemon is having the time of his life.
Hey, look at this. This is a hot take right here. Trump was definitely involved in some mafia shit in the 80s and 90s, doing real estate in New York City.
Yeah.
When all the unions were ran by the mob.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he
absolutely.
had to.
Like, you got to work with the mob. You know, these guys
damn well, he's like, I might not make it to heaven.
Hey, fuck it. The mob.
Yeah, because it takes the union people to freaking put the workers there.
Ran by the mob. That's
it. The Teamsters. I'm a Teamster.
The one thing I wanted to say though about JD Vance, you said him bringing up the old Republicans. This is what the old Republicans got us into. I don't want to see them come back.
I think they'll come back.
The one thing you had said about JD Vance, about old Republicans.
So I think what they'll do is tame it down a little bit. So to get the independents back and the people who shifted away from the MAGA movement, to get them back, but they're still gonna do like name calling. They're still gonna pick on people. They're still gonna like swear here and there.
Oh,
and
good.
Democrats are picking that theory and game plan up too.
I know they're swearing all over the place. Jacob Fry. Get the Jacob Small Fry. Get
Gavin
the fuck out
Newsom
of me.
on his fucking TikTok, and this is why I say he's probably going to be the Democratic main candidate.
I hope that dude gets locked up. Actually, Tim Walz
he's
too. I mean, they belong in prison.
Trump on his TikTok, and he put
a video of
Trump when Trump was mocking the people and did like the weird fucking faces and shit.
He made fun of the crippled dude.
Right. So he did that on his TikTok, Gavin Newsom, and then afterwards goes, "What the fuck is he doing?" And then like put like a clown face on him and like trolled him bad.
Did you see how bad Scott Bassett fucking?
That's what we're gonna do now.
Do you guys see how bad Scott Bassett?
Each other. We're just gonna have political parties.
Yeah, because it's fun. Yeah, did you see how Scott Bassett was fucking roasting fucking Gavin Newsom, dude?
Yeah.
It was Sparkle Ken.
Bro, they're all
during that cabinet meeting.
The new game of political warfare. That's how you get attention.
Dude, in Davos, man, they just fucking roasted Europe in fucking Davos.
And
I love it so much.
I think honestly, the political trolling is what won Trump the election. Everybody looked at Trump as way more entertaining.
The McDonald's shit, the trash truck shit.
He's talking like an American. He's talking shit. He's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
While the Democrats were like, do super polite.
Bro,
nobody wanted to hear that.
I mean, I don't know if it's super polite to call people Nazis, but
Trump, listen, think back to what he's talking about starting in 2016 when Trump was getting on stage with Hillary Clinton and being like, "I enjoy the same tax breaks your donors."
Yeah,
nobody to that point had come out and said what was unspoken. Had come out and said what was talked about.
Bro, Dave Chappelle did a whole stand-up on it.
He said a star was
born that night,
and he wasn't bullshitting, bro. Because at that point,
now Dave turned on Trump.
No, they haven't, bro. Because think about us as Americans. We never saw someone actually tell the truth. So to us, it was like a breath of fresh air. We were like, "Oh my god, finally someone is telling what we already know, but no one's saying." And as we all gravitated to him.
Is it Saudi Arabia? Is it Saudi Arabia that owns Dave Chappelle now?
Look at when Trump took over Venezuela and his handlers, his people in the background were like, "Nah, he's a war criminal, narco terrorist." And then Trump just pops out the corner. "Hey, we're here for the oil. Look at all the oil."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Great. Us Americans were like, "Fuck yeah, bro. That's what we want."
Bro, did you see?
While the Democrats would have did, "No, these are not."
Did you see all the
violence? Handlers were trying to do. But Trump changed the playbook. The whole playbook got changed.
And then
did you see all the viral?
Be honest, like an American is supposed to.
I like that though. I like that. Did you see all the viral AI videos where they put Trump? He's like, I stole that shit.
Yeah, Koski 6ix9ine voice.
Yeah. That's how I do. I stole that shit.
but listen, he's saying the quiet part out loud, and people like that shit.
People do like that
Tiff
shit.
was saying we've never heard that from a politician before, but I think the Democrats are
because I don't have the balls to fucking do it.
We need more reality.
Is trolling Trump bad. So he's following. They're like troll for troll. They're going back.
I know he is, but he's still on the losing.
I don't think it hits the same.
He's still on the losing end.
It's not natural.
He's on the losing end.
We know that Trump's personality is trolling.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. He's definitely trolling.
Gavin Newsom is a fake fuck.
When Trump drops something, it just hits so much better than when Newsom does it.
Right.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
My opinion on that.
I agree with your opinion on that. Newsom goes on podcasts and cries that not only do they call him
Newsom got fucking
Newscum,
county,
but now the kids in school.
I was like, bitch, here's the whole donut. Shut up. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Dude, AI is
Newsom's
going
just
wild.
He's not going to win anything outside of. Oh yeah.
Who's the referee?
Dude, no, it's
The Rock.
What was it? There was this.
But
there was
AI
something going on.
Undefeated now, man.
They said that the AI created their own chat room or some shit, and fucking the AI were talking to each other, and then somebody found it, and they were taking screenshots of it or something, and then it was like they're taking screenshots. It was
They were probably saying they're going to kill
one of the news things
all
with that. They said they found an AI chat room.
Like that video I just played.
Nobody realizes that we're all like AI. It's like, God.
3 million views and it was posted.
Yeah, it's like
yesterday.
No,
I get it.
Like they're gonna be trolling each other back
none of us paid attention to fucking Terminator. Now, see, that would be funny to see. I would actually watch that if that were like a 15-minute video of like, oh yeah.
By the way, so
we're gonna give AI now we have to put all.
Who do we think would be Newsom's running mate?
I think AOC.
AOC is a good
Newsom's running mate
possibility.
Yeah.
You got to think who's popular, nationally known Democrats.
Klobuchar.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she wants to be governor now, but she's just the same as all the rest of them.
Yeah. So who better than AOC? A Puerto Rican woman. You just struck off all your check marks.
And by the way, do you know what?
Democrats also want to do like the socialism, communism, so they might do Newsom and Bernie Sanders.
Do you know what's crazy that nobody ever? Yeah,
because Bernie Sanders did have that "let it burn" run before he fucking lost.
Yeah, dude, they stole it. Dude, the Democrats stole it from him.
Lost, so he doesn't have a winning record.
The Democrats stole it from him. Actually,
he's like
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
He would be a good VP candidate because he's already nationally known. He already had.
He actually is a likable character
before him. Yeah.
Even though I don't agree with he is. I'm saying like he's not nasty, like you know what I mean, like
Bernie Sanders is like just straight to the point. He says how he feels. You could disagree with it,
but I mean, he loves communism. I mean,
but
well, you have to think of somebody who's going to be.
They're looking for up and coming.
You have to think about somebody who's popular outside of their district.
I heard people
because it wouldn't be Jasmine Crockett.
Shapiro.
I know. I was gonna say AOC with Jasmine Crockett.
Isn't Shapiro Jewish?
I was gonna say yes. That's what I'm trying to think of.
That's it.
He was too Jewish for Kamala.
But Shapiro was talked about with Harris. It was Wall Street Shapiro when it came down to. So I mean, who's the runner-up?
Well, because there's more Jewish people that vote Democrat than conservative or Republican.
Yes. That's why going to the Jewish
and isn't he gay too? Isn't he gay too?
Does he check?
No,
Does he
I
check
no,
that
I don't
box?
think. No, he's Jewish. I don't think he's gay. It was Buttigieg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was who
Booty
she
hole.
said about. Yeah,
Booty
she
hole.
said that she couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
he's
right.
got
She
no-
didn't take him. He was gay. Shapiro's too Jewish. Waltz, we don't know who he is, but
Well, I
he
mean,
seems bright.
The Democrats
blew
are a
up in
bunch
their
of
face.
anti-Semites.
Imagine they won the election and then that comes out as her VP. All that bullshit in Minnesota will come out.
They would never would have come out.
Ah,
Nick
yes.
Surley, maybe, but
Yeah.
Nick
Oh,
Surley
you're right.
could have.
You're right.
See, that's independent journalism.
Nah, but you're
Hey,
right though.
Nick
Because
Shirley
he-
would have been taken out, and
Yeah,
YouTube
you're
would have
right.
removed
That
his
would
shit.
never came out.
Yeah.
It would have came out in the
He'd
mainstream
have
media
gotten-
would have pressed the fuck out of that.
They
He'd
would
have
have
gotten
crushed
clipped.
it, and he would
Hey,
have
he would have had
disappeared.
your YouTube banned forever.
Yep.
Yeah, and he would have disappeared.
Any social media platform. He'd be like,
They
I'm
would've
sitting with
said-
this
Yeah.
video, but I can't do nothing with it.
They would have said, "I think he
Yep.
defected to another country. He's gone. We haven't seen him."
He shot himself twice with a shotgun.
Yeah, I
He
know.
did something.
He shot himself in the head twice.
Yeah,
They'll say that he had a mental
Exactly.
disorder and put him in an institution.
just bury that motherfucker.
Something.
Throw him off
Yeah,
the
but like he
roof.
hears voices and sees hallucinations. He's not right in
They'll
that.
have Hillary. They'll have Hillary take care of him.
That's what I'm saying. He'll get shot. He'll get shot at 2:30 in the morning, like that one staffer did. They said he got robbed, but he's like shot at 2:30 in the fucking morning.
This is something. Do you think that it's possible for a running ticket for Republicans, J.D. Vance and Erica Kirk?
I don't know. There's something's off about
They have
her.
a weird relationship.
Not now.
They do have
Not
a weird
now.
relationship, but that's
Down the
what brings me to this question.
You-
Like, why all of a
That
sudden
hug
he
was a little
turned
bit
to
more
her?
than a friend hug, I think.
Do you think JD ever
No, you wanted
smashed?
something. No. You're right, Aaron. You wanted something. I don't think now in 2028, no. I think she needs more time to get molded. But in the 2032 and 2036, I can see her possibly being
Well,
in
bro,
in
they
top.
have 2 years to build her.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you
Her
think
with
that?
her viral videos all the time?
Do you
all her
think that
big
Charlie?
fucking
Do you,
social media shit, that's like a
Well, I think
10-year
you're onto
push
something.
in normal politics.
I think you're onto something though. I think you could definitely see her.
do you
that's
think
interesting.
Charlie? Do you think that Charlie would have been president someday?
He would
Yes.
have talked about it.
Yeah.
He would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been. Especially, he
Yeah.
was building the groundwork, hitting every campus in college across the country. That
But
was
you-
campaigning.
TP staying huge now. They put.
I think eventually, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or he
That's
could
why
by
I
the
have
think
way,
he could have a damn good vice
she's
president.
following
Can you imagine
Charlie's
Vance and
footsteps.
Kirk? Can you imagine Vance? If Kirk was still alive, you could put Vance and Kirk together. Now,
Oh,
that
that
would
would
have
have
been no
been.
good one.
Oh,
As far as
dude.
his wife,
that would've won no
or his
problem.
deceived wife,
I mean, that might be
but
the
as
reason
far as
why he's
her,
gone.
she would get the sympathy vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that she gets
Yeah.
the sympathy
He was a
vote,
political
she gets-
fucking enemy
you know,
Yeah, I
number one.
didn't think of that. I didn't think of that one before. See, that's
But-
what I like about Aaron. Aaron always thinks outside of the box.
Because-
Listen,
that's
Erica
how-
Kirk gets
she
the female
can't.
vote. She gets the woman, the woman vote. They get the Christian vote, Catholic vote.
Bro, her eyes
They
are
get,
so blue. It kind of
white
freaks me out a
vote.
little bit.
You get conservative vote,
Mhm.
and you can also even get some DEI vote, diversity voters.
She
because
is-
hey, you got a man and a woman,
You get
Super
more
duper
diverse
white
than that.
though, isn't
whoever,
she?
whoever
but
was
she's
in
still a
favor
female.
of Charlie.
So that's gender
Yeah.
equality.
Yeah, you're
Hammer,
onto
you're
something
turning your mic up.
here.
You're low. Hammer, your mic's low.
Yeah, I think you're onto something here.
Like-
I can see it, but I would also can see it just be more of a sympathy vote as far as because she hasn't really
I do.
taken conservative or talking points like much further. I mean,
Right.
people have
N-
taken it out, but her as the
Now-
figurehead, I haven't seen much from her besides she's still but she's still grieving. I'm not sure if she's
Right.
ready to fight like that yet. You know what I'm saying?
20,
Like
20,
to get to if, she,
Oh,
if that
dude,
were
she's a
a choice,
savage,
she'd have to
dude.
want to
The way
fight.
she handled
She'd have to
that,
want to fight
she's
and
a
WWE
savage.
grieving. Oh yeah, I know. Don't get. But I'm
Yeah.
saying is
Yeah,
she's
it's
still
the
grieving. So once that grief,
I-
grieving
I get
here,
it.
then it starts here, and they meet in the
Now
middle. I'm
all
saying he's
Aaron,
got a
now
point,
all Aaron has to
but
do
it's
is
just
find
going
a
to take for
running
her to be
mate
able to.
for Newsom.
It'd either
For
be
Newsom.
AOC or Bernie Sanders, in my opinion.
Dude,
Nah, Bernie
just because
Sanders.
he had that
No, hell
burn
no.
years ago, And he wants to do the communism, socialism.
It's a
or
terrible
AOC
idea.
Just because the diversity and she gets female and Spanish vote.
Shapiro or AOC? Shapiro or AOC?
Oh, Shapiro.
I say
That's
Shapiro or Klobuchar.
I would love to see
Shapiro
Jasmine Crockett involved just because of the comedic factor. Like, she is one of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
God,
like,
no, dude,
I have people argue with me all the time to try to convince me that obviously the Democrats that she's intelligent. That I don't know what I'm talking about. She's
listen,
just because you commit crimes, it does not make you a criminal.
That's absurd.
But you tell this woman she's running for U.S. Senate in Texas.
She came from being a waitress in a diner to a nationally known politician.
Oh, AOC's with a bartender. Yeah,
she's got a big mouth.
She's a big booty.
It's not because she's smart.
People gotta believe you.
Oh yeah,
not because she's smart.
Oh, is that, bro? Most Democrats, they're there because of how stupid they are. I think, like Hakeem Jeffries, I'm pretty sure he's retarded.
Right, but listen, he's a good speaker.
Yeah, borderline.
So it doesn't matter what he's saying.
Yeah, right. He's a good speaker.
They sell a dream. They sell a dream.
I mean, he's not that great of a speaker. He's a dollar store Obama.
Right, but Obama was a good speaker, so he's just mimicking Obama. He goes.
I know, but he's not.
His Obama voice on.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what would Obama
he's not
do?
Obama.
How would Obama say
Dude,
this?
do you know what I keep thinking of?
He does that shit.
I keep thinking all the time to myself, and we're probably getting close to closing this up because we're going for 2 hours. But I keep thinking, is Mitch McConnell still alive? Or are they just pretending that Mitch McConnell is still alive?
It's Weekend at Bernie's with him.
I know, dude. He's definitely a Republican. That's a fucking scum bum. So he's a scum bum. Lady Lindsey Graham is another scum bum.
Oh shit.
Lady Lindsey Graham.
Oh yeah, he's the one who stalled the vote.
You piece
he
of
was
shit.
Like,
that was funny.
If our phones are tapped for January 6th, and we can't sue because it's not in the provision in this bill. Well, I just can't vote for it. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Listen,
just because you couldn't sue because your phone was tapped, right? It don't matter. Nobody cares about your phone.
Listen,
there's a couple of those clowns.
You couldn't sue.
I want to ask each one of you this, right, before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a celebrity ticket to run for president,
that's a good one.
Which two celebrities do you think could have enough power to get votes and popularity for president and vice president?
Tom and Jerry. No,
Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart.
That could work.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a duo.
You got the white president and the funny black man as vice president.
That's diversity. That's the white vote. That's the black vote, and that's all of their fans.
You could have the Rock and Kevin Hart because that would be fucking hilarious.
That would work. I would vote for that, especially if the Rock was the one that was president, just because he looks like more presidential. I want a president that looks like.
It'd be more funny if Kevin Hart.
What about?
And the Rock was back.
What about Ben Affleck and Matt Damon?
Oh,
only if Ben Affleck
too white though, but yeah,
could he win?
Like Matt Damon is a little bit
popularity too.
Matt Damon is a little bit of a libtard, but I think Ben Affleck would kind of even him out a little bit. Like, so Ben would have to be the president, I think. Kevin
Hart and Mark Wahlberg.
I know. I was thinking Mark Wahlberg too. But I was trying to think of who I would put him with. Dude. Will Ferrell. Because dude.
All right, so we're pretty much a consensus. Kevin Hart would make a good vice president.
Yeah, dude. Will Ferrell and what's the dude's name that he's in with Step Brothers? Riley.
Fuck.
It's something
John
Riley.
C. Riley.
John C. Riley. Dude, fucking.
Yeah, John C. Riley. Yep, he's right.
What about?
No, that would be interesting.
Cliff, who you think? Hammer, who you think?
I'm trying to think of something. I can't.
What
You
about
don't think any of the
What-
names that we said have a possibility if they just threw their hat in the ring?
Well, my first thought was Andrew Tate, but I don't think he can be president. Like he's trying to, he'd have a weird voice because like
wasn't he born
he's
in
influential,
Romania?
but only to like a certain core of people.
But-
Like he's not spread out enough.
Oh, for celebrities, do
He's
they
red-
have to
red pill
be
niche.
born in America, or
Yeah.
is this just because it's hypothetical?
Listen,
No, they don't.
if you were
I was just thinking that I was going to say Liam. I was going to say Liam Neeson.
Like, if you were a super well-known celebrity, would you want to throw your hat in the ring? Like, because you know you're popular enough where like every news station's gonna cover it. You can get all this exposure.
I gotta go on.
Fans.
What about Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre?
Possible. Snoop
Ready?
was at the
yeah,
fucking
that's gonna
Olympic
go
holding
over.
the torch.
Yeah, ready? How about this? Mr. Beast, because he's so fucking known. Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTube creator, period.
That's
And Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, because you need someone to run it like a business. You need some kind,
Yeah.
of, some kind of business structure.
Yeah, that could work.
That could work.
The popularity of Mr. Beast and the knowledge of how to run a successful business.
And Mr. Beast would vlog his whole campaign. Fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joe Rogan and Sean Ryan.
Joe Rogan doing the interview with Trump helped him win presidency.
That was.
What about?
Had like
Yeah,
10
actually,
million
I watched
views.
that whole thing. It looked good.
What about Alex Jones for president?
I'd be okay with it, but everyone else.
Yeah, I don't think he
That wouldn't work out.
I mean,
No,
I'd be
you
okay
don't
with
like
it, but
that?
no one else is gonna be okay with it.
I feel you.
Dude, you know that video
He would announce
just
running
like
for president and get sued for
I
something.
think-
Right?
yeah, I know
Like
that
you're
video.
sued. He's gonna be like, again, bro, what the fuck?
that would be
You
the
know
one
they
thing
were
the Democrats would have on him all day.
Do you know that
Alex
Trump?
Jones, I feel bad for him. He's gonna be broke for his next life.
Did you
Yeah,
know
no
that
shit.
Trump? Yeah, did you know that
Tom Cruise.
the Trump administration offered Alex Jones to be the press secretary for like a few
Imagine
months.
that.
And he turned
Well,
it down. That would have
he
been
can talk.
amazing.
The boy can talk. I mean, we'll give him that. He can talk.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad spot for him, actually.
Caroline Levitt is something to look at. She's good.
What about
Him is like,
Hey, dude, what
they
about
both- they both-
what
I
about
don't think
they're
that
all
one.
good looking.
what about Steve?
What about Kevin
about
Costner and Tom Cruise?
this is a good one. What about Steven Crowder and Tim Pool?
not nationally known enough.
No,
Two of them together? Hell, absolutely.
they are, dude.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
but
No.
for a
interesting.
certain demographic and niche.
For the right, because they cover
Right.
pretty
Yeah,
much
for the right.
both of them together because they have.
Well,
different
Louder with
sections of
Crowder
the
was
right.
around.
That's interesting. Notoriety wise, name wise, I think. they
Yeah,
have it.
Louder Crowder's been around as long as Currington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tim Pool has one of the biggest podcasts. And when it comes to like, I've watched him for 3 or 4 years. I've watched his podcast 10x, 50x in popularity. He gets more views than CNN does and shit. He's bigger than some national, some mainstream media fucking
Who
outlet.
doesn't?
would be a good Republican
True.
ticket and would win? Know how DeSantis ran before and lost? DeSantis
Yeah.
and Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
They're very similar minded, those
You'd
two.
have to really convince Joe Rogan.
What would be?
He's having
what
way
would
too much
be
on his or too much fun with his podcast. He's
Yeah,
ruining
but
it.
he can take his podcast on the road campaigning and then vlog the campaign and make even more money on his channel.
What would be like some hilarious?
Well, I get it,
people to
but
have
I
as-
don't think he can. I don't think he can monetize on it though.
Who is the craziest person that you could think of like that? That
Like
would be
one
to be
person
pres-
who definitely you don't want to be president?
Yeah, like, but I'm not saying
Does he have to
definitely
be
don't
alive?
like.
Ray
No.
J. I don't want Ray J to be president.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of someone that would be like insane. That would be crazy to be. Oh, what about like Tom
HH.
Green?
HH
Who is AJ?
Schmittler.
Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah.
No to that guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my God.
That
You know
dude,
what?
that dude leans left so hard, man.
Hey,
That dude's
Johnny
brutal.
Knoxville.
You ever listen to his shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Johnny
That's a good one.
Knoxville.
Hey, yo, just
Yeah.
imagine. Yo, that's the most American thing in the world, though. He might actually win off shits and
What
giggles.
about Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny.
He's Canadian.
Oh,
Hey, but picture Johnny Knoxville as president, right? And some other president threatens us with something. He does a video with like something clawing at his eye. He's like, "Fuck with me, bro. You see what I do to myself?" It's like, all right, bro, relax. I get it.
Dude, you know who would be hilarious as president? Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
He'd probably do his Trump
come
impression.
up with there with his Bud Light. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Andrew Schultz.
Shane Gillis would be a good choice.
What about Kid Rock? Kid Rock for president.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's just go old school bands.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Ted Nugent. I was just gonna say, I thought that, yeah.
Dude, no, that would be funny.
That's as right
Dude,
as
Uncle
Uncle
Ted's the man.
No one would make a real balanced, like, independent ticket because it would have like a person who's conservative right and someone who's liberal left. Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne.
Yeah.
That's that. They both lean left.
Nah, Andrew Schultz is Republican.
Yeah.
He's like
Rhino Republican.
He's like a Republican.
He is not no Republican, bro.
He's a Republican.
He interviewed Trump and pushed Trump too.
Bro, he's more center. He's more center than anything. I think Charlemagne's like left, and Schultz's center leans left.
Charlemagne's a fucking dildo, is what he is.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
He's got good points at times, but
Joe Rogan and Schultz, then you got kind of maybe.
Yeah.
That would be great and funny as fuck.
Oh my
that
God,
would be hilarious.
Well,
no, even Rogan's more center to the right, dude.
What about Sylvester?
Yeah.
What about Sylvester Stallone for president? No, Sylvester Stallone. I can see him.
Whoever
Son of a bitch.
Vote for president in 2028, we got to make sure they're not controlled by Israel.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good luck.
I mean,
or China.
Because or China.
Bro,
because they got.
Oh, we didn't even talk about what's going on.
The institutions for you to come up in have already been molding. They mold you to be that. So the institutions you have to come up through to reach these positions, they're already brainwashing these people to be pro-Israel, pro-China, pro-New World Order, whatever it is. They're already infused in the actual schooling to get you there. So by the time you get there,
speaking of this New World Order, do you think that eventually we will stop having elections because we will use AI to run our politics?
That's what they want to try to do.
I hope not.
Well, that's what we're racing for in the world. That's what the AI arms race is.
But on that note,
America,
we can ask. But on that note, we can discuss that because we're never gonna stop here. So
for real.
But no, I'm just kidding. But I feel like AI is gonna. It's gonna manipulate us. It's gonna. I don't know. I think it's a slippery slope. I know it is. Slippery. We're all fucked already, anyways. The truth is.
Yeah, we've been fucked already.
The tiger's already out of the cage.
Do all our
We're just coming around and realizing it.
The fucking tiger's already out of the cage.
We're already playing the game, doing the dance. Unfortunately,
it's already
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
But
it could be interesting and it could be fun before. I mean, even the experts say it can be really amazing, but we also all could die.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, It's just one of those days. Yeah. You might live, you might die.
What if it makes us
a grand piano? Nice.
What if it forces us?
Yeah, wait till Mr. Beast makes a game out of this, out of AI.
Yeah. What if AI forces us to worship it as a god?
Possible.
It is possible.
Hey, look at me.
Now, because we wouldn't be able to comprehend what a god is.
Oh, we were just at the same place.
What the hell's going on?
And now Trump's at
the temple of AI, I guess.
Hold on.
Everybody got to pay to play. That's all that is.
Sons of bitches.
Don't we all?
Hey, listen, I understand.
You like my new background or what, dude?
I understand
nice.
I understand that the Jews have their hands in a lot of things, but I always have to say this, that if you slip on a banana peel in the park, it wasn't the Jews, because some people just every single thing that happens, they're like that video of Alex Jones. Joe. I don't.
You.
Yeah, I just
What
want
you?
one of them not.
What you
controlled
talking?
by
Hey,
Israel.
what you talking about?
Well, listen, that's why the whole Epstein shit ain't came out unredacted, because Epstein was really a spy for the IDF.
I know. Well, everybody knows
And
that.
everybody
It's
knows
true.
that, and blackmailed everybody. So, hey, guess what? They're gonna pay to play and go kiss a wall.
Yeah, he black. Yeah.
You want us to
I
let
get
you
it.
be
well.
president? Oh, we're gonna expose you to the world. Come over here and kiss this wall. And do
And
what
they
Daddy
still
says.
deny. I can't believe they still
They
deny
say
all
okay,
that
and they put
stuff.
the little yarmulke on and kiss a wall because they don't want to be exposed.
Styles'
you know what?
Styles' wife's with the drum kick if he doesn't get off.
Right off your
she's not
chair.
about
He's gonna
that,
fall off. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Hey,
No,
gotta
she's
go
trying to get
viral.
by
Tell her
here.
to do it.
Hadouken.
All right.
Do it. You want this to go
No.
viral? That will make it go viral.
I know we've had that. We've had. If you go back, anybody
Oh,
want to
yeah,
go on
we've
our
had
YouTube
viral
channel?
moments, but I'm saying that one will get millions.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
correct.
You in
No,
full
no.
conversation.
No,
and
listen,
you
guys.
go
Joey
to
knows
jail.
what I'm talking about. No,
Kathy, hit him with a fucking frying pan. Come out the back of the fucking video
Joey said,
and
Kathy,
whack him with a fucking frying pan.
come into the screenshot and hit him with a frying pan over the head.
Bro, that's
but listen,
viral right there.
Joey, you know that we have shorts like that. Remember before when she
Yeah.
like came in with
Hit
So
him,
go
hit
and
him.
check out the YouTube.
Listen, one day you're
See?
just
Kathy
talking
said,
sentence,
Kathy said,
she
you know what
whacks
Kathy
you in the
just
face
said to you,
with a
Joey?
pickle or something.
Kathy just went like this. She put her hand up. She said, Joey, what the fuck?
Whack him, dude. It'll be awesome.
Hey, million views instantly.
She said,
next day.
I know.
These
She never wants to
mid-sentences
listen to
back
me.
in the
I
face
tell
with a
her.
pickle.
And I'm here for it, too. I would totally do that.
He's like, smack me in the face with the pickle. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
could
Sounds
imagine
like you
what else
got
they could do
auto
in the
tune
bedroom.
going on.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the bedroom, Styles? What else did you do?
America. I'm like, let's see how many things we can fit in my ass at once.
Does he pay? Yo,
What?
You took it way too far, Styles.
Hadouken!
I don't know.
And is
if
sometimes
that represents
Yeah,
all
this
us
is where we went
Americans,
left.
I'm not taking nothing to that.
there's
Milk
always
me.
somebody who's gonna take.
Milk
There's
me,
always some
please.
asshole. Listen, there's always some asshole who's gonna take the joke too far. And today I'm that asshole.
And that's good.
Oh, man.
My wife just said you're that asshole every day of the week.
Congratulations.
Yes, I'm the #1 asshole. Dude, I love that fucking sound effect too. It is
You gotta
good.
get that made into a plaque. #1
But hey,
asshole,
Scott.
the image of a booty hole.
Scott, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. At first, I didn't even realize it was you because of your name on there. But yeah, if you ever want to come on here and hop on, you can be
Well, I didn't figure
a Midwest correspondent.
No,
Right?
south.
No, it was fun.
South, yeah. Oh yeah.
You could be Border Patrol.
Yeah. Border Patrol.
What's going on down at the border?
I'm wicked smart.
Pretty much.
Styles is still stuck in Minnesota right now. He's
I
like,
am. I'm
"Fuck."
still in Minnesota. Dude, honestly, that shit has been like, that shit bothers me.
Listen,
they're
I
like
forgot
a
the
rogue
dude's
state.
name. I had to ask you guys.
They're like a
I
rogue
paid
state.
attention to it and was like, well, he fucked around and find out. Next.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't give a fuck when people fuck around and find out. That's their own stupidity. It's
Yeah,
called evolution and
That whole place is a fucking
Darwinism.
powder
Yeah,
pig right now.
survival of the fittest. If you're too dumb.
Darwinism.
Exactly. If you can't
yeah.
survive, that's a you problem.
I know.
Shit.
All right, gentlemen. We're going to sign off here.
All right, fellas. Styles is gonna go.
But I was thinking maybe before 2 weeks, maybe we could do like a little special type thing or something. I don't know.
Are you allowed to? Are you gonna be allowed to?
I am.
You will? Are you off restriction?
Yeah, I am. But I feel
You're
like
gonna do like a Saturday
I
night.
just like the
fight
idea
night
of
type
her
shit.
like hitting me with like a 2x4
Saturday night
or
fight
something.
night. I like that.
Yeah. Dude,
It's like, you know how they do
I'm
fight
waiting
nights
for
between the UFC events?
I'm excited about the UFC on the front lawn of the White House. I'm ready for that shit.
That's gonna be viral as fuck.
They're doing that this year. This year, I believe, right?
That's July. Yeah.
For the 250, bro. Let's go. And that's right. That's right. All you liberal fucktards. We're gonna celebrate the shit out of the 4th of July this year too. So suck it.
Dana White was saying it's going to be the biggest card.
America, bitch. I mean, I know you Democrats. wanted to give away America. Sorry it didn't happen.
This is a big year for us. We're 250 years old this year, so it's a milestone year.
This is usually at the point in every empire where shit starts going downhill.
Damn it, our knees are hurting already.
And the Bible said in the end times, the Bible said in the end times, men will be women and women will be men.
Oh my goodness.
You talking to at once?
Four right now.
How are you talking to 4 different people? Weird.
That's my wife.
We're streaming.
Technology is awesome.
Just got back from church.
We are from Massachusetts.
Yeah, all of us.
We have mass holes.
Yeah, they're from the Northeast.
In Texas.
I'm the only one in Texas.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
We're all in Massachusetts on the foot of snow.
All right, well, I got company come over, guys.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We're about to sign off anyways, brother.
But yeah, I got company coming in, guys.
I'll see you on the socials, sir.
Good to see y'all. Maybe we can catch up soon.
Absolutely.
All right, sounds good, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Always.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
I'm about to sign off too. Ready?
Peace.
Later, guys. Again, Aaron.